Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome to this match play game between the Astra Militarum and the Dark Angels. Today we are doing Tear Down Their Icons from the GT book. Tear down their icons, simple mission really. There are 5 objectives on the board, one slap bang in the middle and one kind of in the centre of each quarter. So they're all sort of in ruins. That one is kind of in the open, but if you're actually in the corner of the ruins you can just about get on it. And the deployment zones are sort of Yankee triangles as marked out by dice. So you get 4 points if you have one objective, 8 points if you have 2, and if you have more than your opponent you get an additional 4, so that could be your maximum 12 there on primary. And in addition you get points at the end of the game, I think it is, for every explosive you've primed essentially. So you can prime explosives in your opponent's territory, which is essentially, you know, the other half of the board, but you can also defuse them as well. So I could be running around putting bombs down with my guardsmen, and your guys can just come along and pick them up and put other bombs down. So that's going to be fun to figure out how that works. So that's that for the mission. For the terrain and things, there's ruins everywhere, so we're going to ruin everyone's day. These will obviously all be obscuring, so you can't shoot through them, but you can shoot in or out of them. And they're obviously marked up by the footprint of the actual terrain. And it's not terraining today, is it, John?
It's not.
It's nice outside.
It was on the way down here, actually.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that ruined it. So we've got lots of ruins everywhere. I've got woods as well in the centre of each battlefield edge. That's the word. Board field edge. And there will be difficult ground and dense cover, so they'll slow you down and make you -1 to hit if you're in them or behind them. But if you're in them, you can shoot out without penalty. And the ruins will obviously be light cover and defensible, scalable, breachable. All the balls, John. All the balls. Everyone loves all the balls.
Oh, we do.
So that's the terrain. If you like terrain and battle mats and things, check out the links below for urban mats and game mat for the battle mat. And obviously smash the like button because you're going to enjoy this. If you don't hit the like button anyway, I demand you. And hit subscribe because there'll be a battle report every week. Or at least something every week. So there we go. And you can support me further as well with links below for Instagram and Patreon. And there's a link for Element Games below as well if you want to buy things at a discount, like models and brushes and paints and things. And today with us Dark Angels is...
Hello.
John!
It's me.
You're not wearing your Dark Angels shirt today.
No.
No, you're not dressed like a space wolf today either, which makes a change, because last time you looked a bit like a space wolf.
I was, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Sort of grey.
Which was controversial. So you've got your Dark Angels.
I have.
I've got my guard. You haven't faced the new guard yet.
No.
So let's see how this goes.
That's...
You've got a fun list with all your nice points drops and things.
Yeah.
And Deathwing. Do you want to run through your list and what you've got?
Yes. Well, I'll start at the front here. I'll start with my Warlord. It is Primaris Azrael.
Yes. I mean, you've always had him modelled as Primaris.
Yes.
But now you've got his new rules.
Now we have rules for him.
Extra wound, an extra attack, better gun, a better sword.
I think the gun's the same, but his sword is better. So
yeah, but it's a secret. It's a sword of secrets.
Yeah.
Sword of secrets.
It is a sword of secrets.
Yeah. They kept the rules secret for a long time, didn't they? Against Workshop.
Yeah.
So he's Azrael. You haven't given him his Warlord trait because it's a bit of a waste of a time.
I never actually use it.
No. So you save the CP on that. He gets you 2 CP as well, doesn't he?
He
Which
does.
Is nice.
Yeah.
And he's a chapter master for people that don't know, so he can point at unit and can reroll all hits. He's also got the reroll hit rolls of 1 aura.
Yep.
And he's got a little helmet which gives units nearby 4+ invulnerable save from ranged attacks.
Yeah.
Which is really nice.
It's nice.
So yeah, that's Azrael, everybody.
Yeah.
What else have you got, John?
We've got a Primaris Tech Marine.
Cool.
He has been upgraded to the Master of the Forge.
Yeah. So we can heal a vehicle flat 3 wounds each turn.
Yes.
Rather than D3, because every time you did it as D3, John, you always rolled a 1.
Roll ones. Yeah.
And he can point at unit and give it +1 a hit as well.
Yes.
Or a vehicle unit and give it +1 a hit. So yeah.
That's him. Nothing else with him.
Yep.
So we have a Primaris Lieutenant. I've given him the relic, the Bellicos bolt rifle. So it's just a beefed up assault bolt rifle, basically.
Yeah, it's also a bolt rifle with an extra shot, an extra strength, an extra AP, and extra damage.
Yes.
Extra everything.
Extra.
He's got a really good also bolt rifle.
Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously he gives reroll wound rolls of 1 for things nearby.
He does, yes.
So you don't know what lieutenants do by now. What else have you got?
So we have an Interrogator Chaplain.
Yes.
Master of Sanctity. And I've given him the Wise Orator Warlord trait.
Yeah, so we can have 2 litanies going off on 2s.
Yeah.
And you gave him the shooty litanies.
Yes.
Catechism of Fire and Restitution of focus. So one, you can make a unit +1 a hit from ranged and 1 +1 a wound from ranged if you're shooting the nearest thing, which is very nice.
Very nice.
And obviously he's got the litany of hate as well, because he hates everybody,
He does.
because he's a chaplain.
Yeah.
What's this little guy?
So we have a Chief Apothecary.
Hmm.
He's given him the Selfless Healer Warlord trait.
Yeah, so he can heal 2 guys and pick a guy up for free every time.
Yeah.
And 6 shrugs for everybody.
Yay.
Right, okay, what else you got?
Right, Infiltrators. 10-man squad with the Helix Gauntlet,
Of course.
of course,
Yep.
because it's free now, so why not?
Oh, yeah.
6-man squad of Intercessors with the Auto Bolt Rifles. The Sergeant has a Chainsword.
Yep, okay.
Eradicator squad with the Melter Rifles.
The standard metal rifles.
Yeah, the assault ones.
So you can move and shoot without penalty, basically.
Yes.
Yes, okay, cool.
10-man squad of Hellblasters with the Assault Plasma.
Incinerators.
Yes.
Many shots, big wow. Because Dark
Yep.
Angels love their plasma.
We do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
6-man squad of Deathwing Terminators. So you've got a Sergeant with a pair of Lightning Claws and a Cyclone Missile.
Yeah, because you can get Cyclone Missiles for free now with Dark Angels
Yeah.
Terminators. I can't with Death Watch. I'm not salty about that at all.
Not at all. No.
Especially because apparently we're bottom of the meta. Why can't we just have a Cyclone Missile option for free? Okay, cool. And obviously they're fearless and transhuman, all the Dark Angel Terminator nonsense.
Yep.
Everybody loves that.
Yep,
Okay, cool. What else?
So, 2 Venerable Dreadnoughts, both with twin las cannons and missile launchers.
Yeah, with the crap missiles. Yeah,
Yep.
cool. Right, what else you got?
Redemptor Dreadnought, so with the plasma and the mini
Gatling gun.
Gatling, yeah.
Yeah, the rocket pod. And is it the frag storm you giving it or stormbolters? What do you give it?
Probably the Frag Storm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Because all weapons are free on them now, which is nice.
It is. And the Fire Strike Servo Turret with the Las Talons.
Yeah. Which is really slow and has a short range, but reserves are free now.
They are.
So you can bring him on and shoot something before he dies.
Yep.
Which is nice. Cool. And also, for those who don't know, Dark Angels, if you remain stationary, you get +1 a hit, which is very nice. And then, what's the other thing you get? Something to do with combat attrition or morale tests, isn't it, or something else. And then in different doctrines, you get different abilities for Deathwing than Greenwing. But Greenwing, you can shoot in combat with range, rapid fire or assault weapons, which is really nice.
Yeah.
The tactical doctrine at Blizzard skill 5.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you stay still, then you get +1 a hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then Deathwing, what's their thing? It's in the assault doctrine, you get +1 wound against characters or monsters or something, don't you?
Something like
Something weird like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Is that everything? I think that's everything.
Yeah.
Dark Angels. And also, if you want to see pictures of coolly painted Dark Angels, check out Absolute Astartes on Instagram. I'll put a link below, John.
Thank you.
Because occasionally when you get around to painting them, they do look very nice.
Yeah. I haven't posted on anything for a while, but you know.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so I'm going with the Guard today. Welcome to the Guard, son. I'm going Born Soldiers because it's just the best. So everything with ranged attacks can auto wound on hits of 6 if it has the regiment keyword. So not things like ratlings, but we'll get to the ratlings in a minute. And then everything gets +1 leadership if it's near an officer, which is nice. So that's that. So what have I got today? I have, as my warlord, I've got a platoon commander with a command squad. He's got, I can't remember the name of it, I think it's Master Tactician. It's the redeploy warlord trait. So I can redeploy three things after we know who's going first. Very powerful redeploy. And then he's got a relic, Death Mask of Olinus, or whatever it is. So him and his unit get a 4+ invulnerable save, which is very nice. Other than that, he's just got a las pistol and a power sword, because I don't really intend him getting near an enemy to fight, to be honest. He's a platoon commander. In his command squad, I have these look like missile launchers, John.
Right.
But they're actually mortars. They're going to be shooting them up and over rather than through windows.
Yeah,
right?
fair enough. Okay.
Because I ordered some Catachan heavy weapons squads ages ago.
Yeah.
But Games Workshop's having some big supply issues at the moment, so they haven't arrived.
Right.
But that's a mortar, all right? Mortar team. I've got a Master Voxcaster and a Medic, and then I've got a Astropath to give me CPs. I've got a Bulgrim Bodyguard, because that's hilarious, because all the attacks have to go on him first. And he's got a Toot save with a 4+ invulnerable save at toughness 5, 6 wounds, and -1 damage. Yeah. It's a very resilient unit I've got here, John. I've got an Officer of the Fleet side points left over, and they can mess up with reserves and reinforcements for 2 CP. So that's fun. That's them. Over here, I have a Commissar with Plasma Pistol and Power Sword. And I gave him an Ogren bodyguard as well, because why not? Ogren bodyguards are fun. He's just got a carapace, a ripper gun, and a big knife, basically. Call that a knife? He does. I've got a Primera Psyker with Night Shroud and Psychic Barrier, so we can make something trans-hit and give something an invulnerable save. I also gave my Astropath Psychic Barrier as well, so if in case he dies he can do that, but most of the time he'll be doing my CP farm thing. I've got a Tech Priest. He's a Tech Priest. He can give something an invulnerable save and heal vehicles. He's like a Tech Marine, but cheaper. I've got 2 units of Rattling Snipers. I haven't used them yet, and I don't think I've actually seen anyone else use them yet. So if you want to know what Rattlings are like, watch this video and find out. If they're in cover, they'll have a 4-up save, and they can move, shoot, move, essentially, which is really fun. And they can forward deploy. So they're a very nuisance unit. They can be really annoying. They can be like a little pest. You just need some bug spray to get rid of them.
Okay, yeah.
All right, they're only toughness 2 or something, so they will die. They can also, their move shoot move thing. I can also do it as Overwatch as well. So if you want to charge them, I can Overwatch with them, shoot you. I'm not expecting to kill you, but then I can move away from you.
Run away. Oh, that's great.
But if I do that, you can then declare the charge something else.
Right.
But yeah, they're annoying, and they're -1 hit if you want to shoot them as well, because they're really small and tiny. I have a unit of Bulgrin. I've got 5 of them. They're Bulgrins, so they're better than they used to be because they've got -1 damage now. But 3 wounds, toughness 5, 2-up save. Pretty chonky. And obviously I've got orders from Commissar to make them OBSEC and things, and he's got orders to do things. So I've got orders going around. I've got 2 units of Scions. They're essentially just to drop down and do secondary actions, essentially. Get me points. Nothing special about them. They've got las guns. 1 unit's got a melter gun. 1 unit's got a flamer, because I ran out of models with las guns. And I wanted 6 in each unit so they can automatically do retrieve data. That's them. I've got 3 individual Scout Sentinels because they are hilarious now for their points, and forward deploy things are very useful. So 3 Scout Sentinels. I have 4 infantry squads. They've all got Voxcasters. They've all got plasma guns. These 3 have all got las cannons, and that one doesn't have a missile launcher. It's a mortar. All right, because the idea is that one and them sit at the back out of the way and just shot mortars at you.
Yeah.
All right. I've got 3 chimeras with multi-lasers, heavy bolters, and las guns. And you don't need things inside chimeras now to shoot the las guns, so you can shoot them all the time. Which is just fine. Okay, 3 shots. I have an ordnance battery with the field bombast cannon. It's a mini basilisk gun. Strength 7, AP 2, damage 2, and D6 shots each. So that's 2d6 shots, essentially of basilisk shots, but with a bit less strength. So they're nice, they're fun, and they look cool. I've got a tank commander with the Gatekeeper battle cannon, which is a better battle cannon. Las cannon, heavy bolters, and he's got lead by example as his warlord trait, so he can actually order himself now. And I gave him tank ace meticulous calibrator, so he always ignores cover, so light cover and dense cover. So he's always hitting on what he's hitting on, and you won't get any pluses to your save. I've got a Vanquisher battle tank, because I think everyone should use them, to be honest, at least one. So Vanquisher, las cannon, heavy bolters as well, and I gave him the elite sharpshooters tank ace, so we can reroll a hit each turn, because he's only got 1 shot with that. I want it to hit. All right. That is one more thing. All my tanks have armoured tracks, because it's just an auto include, giving tanks all is dust essentially. So damage 1, I get +1 on my saves. I don't think you're going to be shooting many bolters at my tanks, but in case you do, I'm getting +1 on my saves. Because I think there's enough infantry for your bolters to shoot at, to be fair. Yeah. So that is the lists. We've already seen the mission and the table. For objectives and things, for my guard, I am going with engage on all fronts, John. Because I've got a very quick guard army with sentinels, forward deploys, and chimeras and scions dropping down. Yeah. I should be able to be all over the place all the time.
Makes sense, yeah.
That's the plan. Retrieving data, because my infantry's not very good at killing stuff, so while it's all over the place all the time, it can do actions and get me points as well. So that's doing an action in each quarter for getting me points. I can only do 1 quarter a turn, but that's fine. And then inflexible command. So if I keep all my platoon infantry units within 12 inches of within 6 inches of an officer, or within 24 inches of my command squad, I get a point. But that's only platoon infantry, so it doesn't include Rattlings or Bulgrins or anything. It's just my bog standard infantry and my scions. I get 2 victory points if at least one of my units kills something while it's influenced by an order. So that should be a thing each turn. And then another point if all my vehicles are within 12 inches of an officer. So just points for basically standing around the board not doing much, really.
Sounds good.
Because why have objectives where I need to kill things to get points, John?
Yeah.
I can just run around and get points.
Yeah.
It's so much easier. Dark Angel's objectives, you're going for Stubborn Defiance, obviously, because you've got a brick of 10 infiltrators, and it's just really good. So that's getting points if you pick. So you pick an objective in No Man's Land, and if you hold that for consecutive turns with that unit, you get points. Longer you hold it, the more points you get.
Yeah.
Over the moment, so kill a vehicle, monster, or character each battle round. Don't fall back and fail round each battle round. And having a unit in the middle of the board at the end of the battle round, get your maximum of 4 points each battle round on that. And then bring it down because I've got loads of vehicles. You want to bring it down, John.
Yeah, I'm going to try to.
Bring them down.
Hopefully.
They're easy.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
mediocre.
not so much.
They're a bit tougher.
Yeah.
But if you kill the Sentinels and the Chimeras, that's 9 points. That should be easy. Yeah? I say it's easy. We'll find out, I guess.
Yeah.
But you've got las cannons and plasma and things. You'll be fine, right? Yeah? Yeah, maybe. Okay, all right. So we need to roll to decide who's going to be defender and attacker, which could be key because you want to definitely deploy first to get your infiltrators where you want them, John.
Yes.
So this is actually quite an important roll today. So after you.
Oh.
And it starts again. 4. Okay, so I'm going to choose to defend, John, which means I will pick a deployment zone and I will deploy first.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be over here because I get a better camera angle. But also because it means I can essentially forward deploy something near an objective and make your Stubborn Defiance a little bit more tricky.
Yes.
Which means the Dark Angel is going to be over there. We'll do deployment and things, and we'll alternate, and we'll be back. Okay, we are back after deployment, and we are deployed. So the guard are down here, but also kind of everywhere, and the Dark Angels are down there, but also kind of everywhere. Because we've both of us have got lots of forward deploying things.
Yeah.
The first thing I put down to really annoy John was these Ratnins right here.
Right, yeah.
So then you couldn't put your infiltrators on that objective straight away.
Yeah, I would quite like to do that for Stubborn Defiance.
Yeah, and then you sort of had to put them down as your first ones, otherwise I would have just screened out the entire middle of the board. Otherwise,
not, but it just would have taken longer to get. Stubborn
would have denied you
Defiance.
5 points straight away, basically.
Yeah.
So you've put them all in this ruin here
Yes.
on that objective there.
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully they'll survive, John.
Also within 6 inches of the
Yes.
middle of the board.
So they could get you Oath and Stubborn, and Marines in cover with a Helix Gauntlet and Smokescreen and Transhuman. They might survive an entire army of guard shooting. There's a lot of tanks.
There's a lot of tanks.
So you got infiltrators there, and then I'll put some scout sentinels here because I normally like putting a sentinel on each flank and one in the middle, but I couldn't because there is infiltrators in the way. So I've put 2 here, 1 over there, and then I'll put a Ratlin slightly further forward here, not in the ruin, but on that objective. And then the rest of my army, I've put a Chimera and infantry squad here. All the Chimeras have infantry squads in them as well. So I've got some here to get on that objective. I've got all my big guys here, the Bullgrins, the Commissar's bodyguard, the command squad with the bodyguard, the bombard cannons, the tanks, Tepri, Psycho. That's my castle. And then I've got a couple more Chimeras here with infantry squads in them and another sentinel there. So I should have speed to get engage and things for turn 1. My Scions are going to be parachuting somewhere. And let's not forget, I can redeploy 3 units after the roll-off. So I could. Those Ratlins are there now, but they might not be.
Might not be.
So we shall see if they're a willing sacrifice or not. In your deployment, John, you've put your castle over there with all your Hellblasters and your characters and your Eradicators.
Yeah.
You've put 2 Venerable Dreads just the other side of that ruin, so you've got a bit of anti-tank on this
I've got
flank.
one
You got 1 there.
One's
And then 1 over there.
with the Redemptor and the Tech Marine.
And your unit of Intercessors as well. So you've got a bit each side, a bit of anti-tank each side, and then you're putting the Terminators in the Teleportarium and your Servitorium in reserves because it's free and it's really slow.
Yeah.
And it's only got a 24-inch range with a big gun. So that makes sense. Now we've got to do the roll-off, John. And hopefully you'll roll more than a 1 this time.
Let's hope so.
So best of luck.
Here we go.
It's better than a 1.
It's
It's 3 times as good, John.
Yeah.
I've got the 1 this time. Okay, so it will be Dark Angels turn 1, but I can redeploy 3 units before that happens. So let's be back after the Dark Angels command and movement phase. Okay, we're back. Dark Angels turn 1 command and movement phase. I redeployed some things, didn't I, John? It's really annoying.
Yeah, you did.
The Ratlins that were hit, they're not anymore. They've gone.
Yeah.
They're back here now. And the 2 Sentinels that were there, if they stayed there, they'd be dead. Because you had
Yes,
Eradicators,
Eradicators.
Hellblasters, Venerable Dread, like they were going to die. So they've gone back here.
Yeah.
Which means I've kept the Sentinel here, but fine. Okay, I couldn't really redeploy all of them. I could have kept the Ratlins there and redeployed the Sentinel, but then the Ratlins would just die. So, yeah, it's fine. Your litanies, John, you got your +1 hit litany off, but not your +1 wound one.
Yeah.
So you gave your Assault Hellblasters +1 hit.
Yeah.
You gave them 4 rerolls from Azrael.
Mm-hmm.
And then over here, you gave your Redemptor +1 hit.
Yes.
So everything's back to hit on Dark Angels. And then you did lots of everything over their advanced, essentially, to try and run forward as much as possible. So because of the +1 hit you gave them, they're still hitting on freeze, essentially, which is nice. Your Venerable Dreadnought has walked into the ruin there, so he can get a line of sight on something at least, which is some Bullrins, because there was nothing for him to see down there. I moved out of his way. Like he literally got nothing over here.
I can't really see much this turn. But...
No. I've been sneaky. And then unit systems have just moved forward. Your Terminators have come around. Terminators, Dreadnoughts have come around the corner to shoot Chimeras, essentially.
Yes.
So, yeah, okay. Shooting phase then, I guess, John. You haven't got any psychic.
No.
Because you don't believe in psychic.
No.
It's a secret. With your green Chaos Marines. What are you going to start with?
Right, let's start with the Redemptor.
Okay, what's he going to shoot at?
So, pretty much the only thing that you can see.
That Chimera there, yeah?
Yeah, I think his Plasma is going to be the only thing that's in range, So that's it. Just do that.
Okay.
D6 shots.
Yes, it is D6 shots. Off you go. All right. I'm not going to pop smoke or anything, so off you go. 6 shots.
6?
Should have popped smoke.
No.
So you're hitting on freeze because of trees, because you got +1 from the temp rain. You supercharging it to get damage free?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right, so hitting on freeze. Oh, that's not bad. 4 hits, no ones. It's a change. Reading on freeze, John. Strength 9. Very nice. It's AP 5. I'm not getting any saves. That is 3, 6, 9. That's 12 damage, John.
Okay.
Oh, I should have popped smoke or something. I mean, it's dead. It hasn't blown up. There is 10 Marines inside, John.
Right.
I wasn't expecting you to get 6 shots. If I knew you were getting 6 shots, John, I would have spent the CP to do -1 damage and another one to do smoke.
That never usually happens for me. So.
No, it's not very often you get a good number of shots and they actually all do something, to be fair. So ones and the Marines die. So 2 of them die, getting out. Okay. Right, the Chimera is dead. 8 of the Guardsmen got out. I've put them in the bushes like that, so at least they get some cover.
Yeah.
And now your Venerable Dreadnought can only see Guardsmen.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Twin Last Cannon and Missile Launcher.
Yeah, start with a missile launcher.
Cool. Yeah.
Do frag.
Well, yeah, it makes sense. So
Yeah.
D6, but minimum 3 because of blast. 3 it is. Okay. Oh, couldn't have been any worse.
Yeah.
Hitting on freeze because of trees. So 2 hits. You'll win on freeze because strength 4. No. Okay.
No.
And then 2 lance cannon shots into Guardsmen. So 1 hits because of trees. And oh, look, you killed a Guardsman.
Yay. Right.
I mean, you're making my morale test more difficult.
Oh, yeah.
So
nothing else can see
there.
over here.
No.
Yeah. So let's go. 2v.
Do the other Venerable Dread.
Not.
You were lining him up to shoot the Bolgrins, weren't you?
Yeah.
That was the plan.
Twin lance cannon.
Okay, go for it. So they both hit.
Both hit.
You'll be winning on freeze. Toughness 5, the old Bolgrin.
Oh.
He is in lieutenant range, isn't he? Because you got your lieutenant there, so you can re-roll his ones.
Yeah.
Just as well. One of them's still a 1 anyway. Right, so it's -4, but I've got a 1-up save because I'm in cover, so that's 5. 5-up save. Oh, there we go. It's fine.
Okay.
It's bounced off my massive shield.
Yeah.
A crap missile?
Crack missile, yeah.
They're not crap.
Crap.
Because they're just rubbish. Oh, he's hit. Okay,
Yeah.
that'll win on a 3. Oh, what a shame. If only you got your +1 wound letting off.
Yeah, maybe. Okay.
So that's that. Hellblasters and
Hellblasters.
Infiltrators, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's do the Hellblasters.
You were thinking of shooting everything into the Sentinel, weren't you?
Yes.
Right. Is that what you're going to do?
Yes.
Are you going to supercharge?
No.
No. I don't think you need
Hopefully.
to. I don't think you need to.
Yeah, 30 shots. I think that should be enough.
If 30 plasma shots isn't enough to kill a Sentinel, Sentinels are far too good for 45 points. I mean, they are anyway, but yeah. Right. I'll let you count 30 dice. Yeah. Right, 30 plasma shots into Mr. Sentinel. Here we go. So you hit on freeze because you advanced, got +1 hit.
Yeah.
I'm rerolling F-Inks of Mr. Azrael Man. Which is just as well, because I already see about 7 ones on the table.
Yeah.
And the rerolls. That's not too bad. So you've hit most of the times. And they're from 6, aren't they, if you don't supercharge? You're winning on 4s.
Ooh.
You could have if you supercharge, you're winning on 3s. You see. Toughness 6, the Scout Sentinel. It's ridiculous. So winning on 4s, but rerolling 1s because of Lieutenant. I think that's probably enough, John, even without the rerolls. Because I won't get a save. Yes, he's very dead. Right. You've got at least 7 4s there, haven't you? At AP 4. Does he blow up? No. That's a shame. He sunk my battleship, John. So you've got 3 for Bring It Down now, and 1 for overloaded already. For killing vehicles and things. So that's good. Only thing left to think, I believe, are the Infiltrators. And they can't really see much apart from Sentinels and Borgrins. Or maybe Ratlins, to be fair. I'll let you have a look. Right, Infiltrators, you got 20 shots because they all stood still. And you got +1 hit 'cause you're Dark Angels.
Yeah.
You're shooting at a Sentinel.
Yes.
I've popped smoke, so you're about to hit on 3s.
Okay.
But you will wound on 6s because they're Infiltrators with their bolt carbine things. So off you go. Hit on 3s. 6s auto wound. Oh, you got a few. You did get quite a few, actually.
Yeah. Also got quite a few.
Only a few misses, though. I mean, most of the misses were 1s, but that's standard for you. So then everything else is winning on 5s, because Sentinels are toughness 6, which is hilarious. You got a few more. Oh, that's not bad, actually. That's not bad at all. You got another 6 there. Yeah, so that's 4. That's 8 wounds, John.
8 wounds.
I've got 7 wounds. I should be all right. 4 up saves. I mean, I've lost 6, so I've got 1 wound left, John. I'm glad I popped smoke. I was dead.
Yeah.
Because that save and throw was terrible.
1 wound.
I know. I've got a Tech Boost here as well. I could just heal it again.
Yeah. I didn't have anything else.
No.
That can...
Nothing to shoot at, nothing to charge.
Nope.
But it's a successful turn. You've got 3 points to Bring It Down already, and you've already got at least 1 for Oath because you've killed a vehicle.
Yes.
So it's 4 points to 0, and you've already got your Stubborn Defiance thing.
It started, yeah.
Do you get some points for that for turn 1? I think you get a point or something.
Does it start in the next? Double check.
No, because you get points for each battle round, isn't it? We'll check. Right, Imperial Guard turn 1 commander movement phase. We did work out your points. You did get 3 for Bring It Down, 1 for Oath, and 1 for Stubborn so far. So 5 points to 0 to the Dark Angels. It's a good strong start. The Guard turn 1 commander movement phase. We both got a command point, obviously, so I'm up to 3 now, and you're up to lots because you didn't actually spend any. I ordered my Ordnance Battery to take aim. I ordered my Borgrins to be objective secured at all costs, and my tank commander ordered my Chimera to be full throttled, actually, and drive all the way over there, because I wanted the advance roll to make sure I got into your table core reference, essentially from my engage. So that's what he's got over there. Those guardsmen have stayed still. Both units of Ratlins have moved into positions where they can shoot Mr. Apothecary in the face.
No.
These tanks have moved this way a little bit. I put an invulnerable save on Mr. Vanquisher. And they're lining up shots into Mr. Dreadnought over there. This infantry squad moving forwards a bit. They're not in the ruin, but they are on the objective, and they are retrieving some data. They found an iPad on the floor in the ruin or something. This Chimera's advanced around here, because I need speed to go there next turn, and the Sentinels have run forwards as well. The wounded one is on the left, and the healthy one's on the right. They've just moved, so they can flame and charge infiltrators, potentially. The Borgrins did advance, so they can't do any charging. And then the Commissar of his bodyguard and the Psyker all advance behind them as well, very nicely, like that. So let's go into the Psychic phase with Mr. Psyker, and I'll start off with... actually, no, I'll start off with my Astropath. He's going to do his command point farm thing. So on a 7 or more, I get a CP. It's a 6. Now, I could spend the CP to reroll that, John, but it's no. Right, okay, fine. Primera Psyker, let's do Psychic Barrier. Goes off on a 12. Yes, I'm going to keep that. Let's give my Borgrins an invulnerable save, and he will take D3 mortal wounds for his troubles. He takes 2. Okay, I'm pretty sure he's got 2 left, but I'll double check. So he needs a bit of paracetamol. He'll then do Night Shroud, which is trans hit essentially, on a 5. I need a 6. I am spending a CP on that, John. Don't perils. Close. And I'm going to make my Borgrins trans hit, John.
Okay.
I'm going to beef them up.
Yeah.
If you don't kill them, you could have issues.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
That's my psychic phase done. Mm-hmm. Right. Yes, he only has 2 wounds left. He starts on 4. Shooting phase. Start with Mr. Vanquisher. Everything that's in range, so everything except for the heavy bolters, into your Redemptor, John. I'm shooting through a tree.
Yeah.
So I'm hitting on a 4 with the Vanquisher cannon. All right. I can re-roll a hit because he's an elite sharpshooter. Damn it! Okay, fine. Las cannon on a 5. Damn it. Okay, right. Tank commander. He ignores all cover, so he doesn't care about the trees. Okay. He's going to shoot everything again into him.
Yeah.
So let's start with the las cannon on a 4. This is going well. Let's shoot Gatekeeper, so it'll be 6 plus D3 shots. So 7 shots. Okay. Okay. Sizzle hit on freeze. That's better. All the hits were 5s though. No 6s for auto wounds. That's annoying. Strength 9 though, so freeze to wound. So 3 at -3. So you will have 6 up saves. And each one is 3 damage, which becomes 2 damage. So that's 6 wounds off your Redemptor.
Ooh, okay.
Alright, so you've got 7 left?
7?
Yes. Right, so you got 7 wounds left. I got a Chimera who's been ordered, which is good for my secondaries if I kill something with a unit that's been ordered. He's going to have a go at... Actually, no, I'll shoot this lot first. Yes, infantry squad first. Las cannon. Hitting on a 4, John. I've hit. Hooray, I've hit with a las cannon. It's only taking me 3 las cannons to do it. I'll read you on a 3. Hey, -3, so you get 6 up save.
Okay.
You're good at these. No, you're not. Yeah. D6 damage. For 3, which becomes 2. We should put you down to 5. I am going to spend a CP on that, John. I want to do more than 2 damage.
Okay.
Fine, I'll do 1. Okay, right. Nothing else from there is in range. Let's move on to the Chimera. Everything into your Dreadnought. So, the multi-laser hits on a 3. Turret weapon. So I've got 1 auto wound. Strength 6, so 5s. 2. -1, the old multi-laser. So 2 4-ups. 1 damage apiece. So that's another wound tickled off. Heavy bolter, hit on 4s. No. Right. Lots of las guns. Right, las guns. But I'm not in rapid fire range. So 4s to hit, but 6s auto wound. Oh, damn it. I haven't had many auto wounds yet, have I, John? 6s to wound now, though, because flashlights.
Yeah.
Jump 3, yeah? No. Well done, Chimera. Well done, you. Okay, so you've got 5 wounds left. I don't think I can kill a unit with a unit that's been ordered now. Right, okay. Field bombast guns, which I've been told to take aim. I'm going to shoot you at the scissors here. There's 6 of them, so blast is a thing. And that's the only unit you got on that objective.
Yes.
And on top of that, if I kill them, I get 2 points. So you spent 2 CP on transhuman.
I have.
Makes perfect sense. They're going to get D6 shots each, and each of them is going to be minimum 3 because of blast. All right. I'm getting 11 shots, John.
Yeah.
Okay, cannons hitting on 4s because of indirect fire and take aim, cancelling each other out. So hitting on 4s. 6s will auto wound. Oh, I'm glad I got a few of those because of your transhuman, actually. Don't know if it's going to be enough, though. So strength 7, beat your transhuman. Oh, I haven't got enough to kill the unit now, John. That's annoying. But these are -3 because of take aim, but you get +1 to your save because of indirect fire. So 4 5-ups, 2 damage apiece. I've killed 3 of them. Yeah, transhuman helped you there a bit. But okay, I've killed half the unit. At least blast is no longer a thing, John. Yeah. Right, okay. 5 rattling snipers shooting your apothecary because I can see them through the buildings and I've got a sniper rifle. But they move, so I'm hitting you on 4s. Alright?
Yep.
Well,
whoa!
I mean, annoyingly, they don't get the auto wounds on 6s because otherwise that would have been 5 mortal wounds in addition, John.
Yeah.
Because wound rolls are 6 for sniper rifles. Do mortal wounds as well. But I've hit you 5 times. I think it's fair to say target is acquired.
Yes.
That's a nice roll. I'm going to take a picture of that. Right. That's hilarious. Going to move you on 4s. And then 6s do mortal wounds in addition. Alright. Okay, well that came around a bit. That's fine. So that's 1 mortal wound in addition.
Yeah.
But we'll do that in a minute. So then 2 saves at -1. So 2 4-ups. So 1 went through, plus the mortal wound, so 2 6-up shrugs. Because he's on apothecary. So he's lost a wound. That could have gone really bad again for you for a moment, couldn't it? Right, so now they've shot, they're going to move somewhere. I'll move them in a minute. While they're moving, these 5 are going to shoot you apothecary. Alright. So hitting on 4s again. Okay. And then wounding on 4s. So another mortal wound as well, John.
Okay.
And 2 4-up saves. Okay, so then you get 1 shrug then from the mortal wound. So he's lost another wound. So he's only lost 2 wounds. And he can heal 2 guys 3 wounds every turn for free. So he'll be fine in a minute. But I'm letting him know that I'm here, John.
Yeah.
So keep your head down, mate. You're going to get shot. These guys are now going to move as well. Right, okay, so the apothecary's only got 2 wounds left. That was really annoying. If I was able to kill him, that would have been hilarious. I've got a mortar in my command squad here. It looks like a rocket launcher, but he's shooting it up and over, yeah, so it's fine. I'm just going to shoot these chaps.
Okay.
Alright, so it's D6 for 2 shots. He will hit on 4s, because they normally hit on 3s, actually. So they can still hit on 4s. Like that. And they'll wound on a 4, so it's a mortar. Oh! But you're getting +1 you save because it's indirect, so you're actually getting a 2-up save from it. No, well, it's better than not doing it, I guess. I've got 2 heavy flamers from those sentinels, and I could shoot some infiltrators with them. So let's shoot some infiltrators with them. So let's do that. So I'll just do them both at the same time. So 2d6 heavy flamer shots. So I'm going to have 9. 9! 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they automatically hit you, John, because they're flamers.
Yep.
I win on 3s.
Okay.
And they're -1, so you're back to 3-up saves. 6 3-up saves, John, on your infiltrators. Can't hide from fire, unfortunately.
No.
No. So I've done 2 wounds. You will ignore the first one because of your Helix Gauntlet.
Yes.
So one of them's taken a wound. Right, okay, into the charge phase. Yes, I'm actually having a charge phase with the guard. Sentinel isn't wounded. Charging infiltrators.
Yeah.
You could overwatch on 5s, but you're deciding not to.
I'm not getting to, no.
No? Even with your 20 shots, auto winning on 6s?
Nah.
No? Right. Sentinel number 1. He makes the charge. Sentinel number 2 will be going in as well. He also makes the charge.
Okay.
Right, the Sentinels have charged. I'm going to fight first with the one that's wounded, in case you decide to interrupt. 3 attacks with the Sentinel, hitting on 4s. So that's 2 hits. And I'll wound you on 3s. These are -2, 2 damage. So 2 5-up saves. That is 1 dead infiltrator, 2 damage piece. But one only had a wound left anyway, didn't it?
Yes.
So I used the flamers, you see, John, to get rid of your Helix Gauntlet. See? See what I did there?
Yeah.
Right. Second Sentinel, unless you're interrupting.
I could now, couldn't I?
You could do for 2 CP.
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Can you hit on 2s? You're a Dark Angel. No?
Nah.
Okay. So the second one hits you twice. And wounds you once, so it's another 5-up save or death. Death! So I've killed 2 of those 8-10 infiltrators. I've started at least getting rid of this unit. I know you'll pick one up next turn anyway, because you will, but at least now there's going to be 1 less than there was to start with, even when you've done that. Yeah, you can pile on and fight me back now, John.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of your guys can fight me, but we'll figure it out. Right, we've suddenly realised that infiltrators, when they're charged, actually have got a surprising number of attacks. One can't fight because he's all the way at the top, but the rest of them can. So you've got 22 attacks or whatever it is, or 23 or something.
22.
And you're going into the Sentinel that's not wounded because
Yeah.
you reckon you can kill it. Because next turn you can just shoot into combat and kill the other one, couldn't you?
Yeah.
because Dark Angels can shoot into combat, tactical doctrine. And you spent a CP on Gene Wrought Might, so these hits or 6s will auto wound my Sentinel. Okay. So here we go. So hitting on 2s because you're a Dark Angel.
Yeah.
You stood still. 6s auto wound, so you got a few. That's good. No rerolls though, because Azrael's too far away.
Yes.
You've rolled some 1s again, John.
Of course.
Don't want to alarm you, but you've rolled some 1s. The rest are winning on 5s. Oh, there's a few more. So that's another 2, another 1. I think they're too far away from you, Lieutenant. I did have a quick look.
Alright.
That is 7 wounds though, John. And I do have 7 wounds.
Ooh.
It's 4 up saves, but the saves I had earlier with the Sentinel weren't very good, so you could die.
He's out of the way.
He's not died, John. He's taken 2.
Okay.
Which means he's down to 5. But next turn, you can just stay where you are and just shoot at them with bolters at point blank, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, it's Dark Angel's turn 2, and you're running away with the points of it here, John, because you were winning 8-4 at the end of battle round 1, because you got 4 for Oath, 1 for Stubborn, and 3 for Bring It Down. And then I only got 2 for Engage and 2 for Inflexible Command. So it was 8-4, and then at the start of your turn, you got 12 on the primary, John, because you got 2 objectives, and you got more, because you got 3. And then you got 2 more for Stubborn, because you still got the middle. So an extra 14 straight away at the start of your turn. So you're doing well on the points with the old Dark Angels. No wonder they're top of the meta. And this isn't even Deathwing. And then in the command phase, you did your things over here. So you gave the Hellblasters 4 rerolls to hit from Azrael.
Yeah.
You gave them +1 to wound Litany with your Chaplain if they shoot the nearest thing. It actually went off this time. You didn't roll a 1.
I did.
And then you gave +1 a hit to the Eradicators.
Yes.
And then you gave +1 a hit to your Redemptor, but you can't see anything at the moment anyway.
Yeah.
And you healed the Redemptor. These guys shuffled around a bit over here, all staying out of the ruins, so I can't shoot them basically. And then what did you do over here? Apothecary healed himself and brought back an Infiltrator.
Yeah.
Dreadnought and Eradicators have moved into the ruin, and these have all just sort of shuffled forwards, ready to. You're lining up a firing squad essentially into the Ballgrins. And then you were thinking about bringing things in from reserves, John.
Yeah.
But I just spent 2 CP on orbital. What's it called? Orbital interference. That's the name. 2 CP. Basically, once you finished moving on your stuff, I just spent my 2 CP and said, "John, those Terminators are not coming in, even if you want them to," because you were walking around here looking at it, and I thought, nah. Because even if you failed your charge, you could have shot the crap out of my infantry squad. And that's one of my units on the dead. So I just said, no, John, not coming in, not yet. Because I've got enough to deal with anyway, to be honest.
Yes.
So that was the command and movement phase.
Yeah.
I'm going to go straight into the shooting phase because you don't like psychic.
No.
No.
It's extra rules to learn.
Well, yes. And you've got enough characters as it is, to be fair, haven't you?
Yeah.
If you were to add a librarian as well, you'd have Azrael, a lieutenant, a chaplain, an apothecary, and a librarian.
Yeah.
That's too many points from like 5 models.
It is.
Oh, and you got a tech marine as well, of course.
I do.
I don't even think you've actually got enough HQ slots for a librarian. Because you've got Azrael, chaplain, lieutenant, tech marine. That's already 4. You can't have 5. So you can have one anyway. So that discussion's moot. Right, shooting phase, John. What are you going to start with?
Hellblasters.
Hellblasters. Starting with that.
Yeah.
Right, now the question is, I've got 3 wounds and -1 damage.
Yes.
So are you going to supercharge and are you going to Weapons of the Dark Age?
Yes to both.
Right, 2 CP. So you're going to put your plasma up to strength 7, damage 3.
Yeah.
Which becomes damage 2, but it's better than it being damage 1.
Yes.
It's twice as effective, actually. You know, damage 2 to damage 1. Okay, so you got 30 shots.
Yeah.
Hitting on 4s because of Night Shroud, but re-rolling all hits because of Azrael.
Rerolling all hits.
Right, well,
should we do this?
let's line up your dice.
You want to do it off camera?
Okay, right. John's got all his dice ready, and he doesn't know whether to re-roll just the ones or all the hits, because it's a bit risky when you supercharge your plasma.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Right, plasma guy, number 1, hitting on 4s. Oh, I don't even need to think about re-rolling for him. He's good. Next one.
Yeah. The rest like that, please. Ooh, what is it? Right, yeah, let's reroll.
You roll them both. Oh, so he's at every time. These Dark Angels know how to use plasma. Next one.
Yeah, let's do it. Ooh.
Okay, at least he didn't die. That's fine. Next one. Oh, in the tray. So he's only hit once so far. Risking it.
Risking it.
Okay.
Right, misses.
Next one. Oh, well, you got to reroll both the ones.
Right nose.
Oh, he's hit every time. None of them have died yet. What is going on? This is so unlike you, John.
Don't jinx it, Dave.
I'll just have. Damn it! Right, you're doing well. Oh my god! Don't all hit. Oh, a skull at last. One died. Right. To be fair, nearly everything hit and only one Hellblaster dying. That's not bad, considering I made myself trans-hit.
Yeah.
And now, because they're the nearest eligible target, strength 7, toughness 5, +1 when you're winning on 2s, rerolling 1s because of the lieutenant.
Yeah.
This could be painful.
Let's hope so.
Well, or not. So 2s rerolling 1s.
Oh,
I see lots of 1s. Well, there's always lots of 1s with you, isn't there? I don't know if you actually roll lots of 1s, John, or if it's just because I notice more because everything's plasma.
I do roll quite a lot of 1s,
but everything has wounded. Right, 25, 5+ invulnerable saves because of Psychic Barrier. I'm glad I got Psychic Barrier off, even if it meant my Psychic killed himself almost. So 5 ups, and each one's 3 damage, but it becomes 2 damage because Bulgarian.
Yeah.
Okay, how are we doing here? So some saves, some more saves, and some more saves, and then for every 2, a Bulgarian dies. I mean, it would be enough to kill 8 Bulgarian, John. Okay. I've only got 5.
Oh, good.
They're dead. Right, the Bulgarians are a plasma mess on the floor now, John. Mm-hmm. Soldiers like a mess.
Yeah.
It's normally where they eat their food, but I'm not eating Bulgarian.
Not that kind of mess.
No. They do like their meat, though. Infiltrators, shooting point blank, because Dark Angels, tactical doctrine, you can do that.
Yes.
You're shooting the one that's on 5 wounds.
Yeah.
This is skill 5, but +1 extra, Dark Angel. Hit on 4s. And rerolling 1s, because Asriel's nearby.
Asriel's there.
There's more 1s, John.
There's quite a few.
There's lots of 1s. There's always lots of 1s. You've hit a fair amount of times, though.
Right, there's a few 6s.
There is. Right, so we've got 3 auto wounds, and the others winning on 5s. Are they in lieutenant range? No, he's a bit further away, isn't he? Do you want to quick look?
Oh, quick. There's one to reroll anyway. But...
There's always a 1 to reroll, John. Especially with
you. No.
No. Okay, so that is 5. I've only got 5 wounds. And they're 5 up saves now because you're tactical doctrine. Mm-hmm. You could kill it, John.
You could.
I mean, you haven't.
I haven't.
But he's taken 2, so he's down to 3 now. Okay, alright. But at least Dark Angels being able to do that means you don't need to worry about falling back to damage things.
Yeah.
Which is good for Oath of Moment. It's very good. Cool, okay. What else have you got to shoot with? Eradicators? Dreadnought? Characters? You got your Relic Bellicose bolt rifle thing.
I do the Eradicators, firing at the...
The Chimera.
Yeah.
I'd love to pop smoke, John, but I haven't got any CP left.
Oh, good.
So I spent them to make sure your Terminators didn't drop down in my back passage. Because I don't like Terminators with fists of a back passage. I don't want power fisting going on in my rear. So what you got on? 6 shots with your Eradicators, yeah? Because total obliteration or whatever it's called. Hitting on 2s because you get +1 a hit.
Oh!
It's right there in Asriel range.
Yes, they are.
When your entire army can hit on 2s and reroll 1s, John, it's quite good, isn't it? Yeah, you're winning on 3s, though. And rerolling 1s. Because of Mr. Right Tenant. So that is 4 at AP 5. I don't get any saves, John. 4d6 damage. 10, 14. Yes, he's dead. Boom. No. Right. Do my dice. Do my dies? Do my dies get out? No. Do my guys get out and die? Just a 1 this time. Right, the guardsmen got out. I've kept them away of line of sight from them and behind the ruin, and as far away from you as possible, John. Your Venerable Dread now, you said you want to shoot my Chimera over there.
I do, yeah.
Which is very nice. So I'm assuming last cannon to start with?
Last cannon, yeah.
Hit on 2s because Venerable Dread. Winning on 3s. Oh.
No. Okay.
Crap missile?
Crap missile? No.
That's why it's a crap missile. Right. Is he even in Asriel range
though?
though?
No.
6 inches is quite large, you know. Yeah, I'd say he's in. He's got a big base, hasn't he? Yeah, go on. Reroll that 1. It's only a crap missile. Oh, he's hit. Hurrah! It wins on a 3. Hurrah! -2, 5 up. Oh, D6 damage. For 2. Yeah, you can have the 2 damage, John.
Thanks.
Thanks. You're welcome. Right. Okay. Did you want to shoot your lieutenant or Azrael at some guardsmen? Well, I've got these characters are exposed now as well, to be fair.
True.
Okay, so you start with your lieutenant with his relic bolt rifle.
Yep.
Shooting at the guardsman over here.
Yes.
So 4 shots hit
4
with
shots.
2s. Can't reroll the 1 though, because he's not core. That's a shame. Reading on 3s, 1.
1.
And it's normally AP 1, but it's AP 2 because of technical doctrine. They're not in cover, you kill 1. Splat.
Okay. Asriel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to fire both of his
Profiles. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, so bolt gun.
Lock gun, misses.
Misses.
Plasma.
Gun.
It hits.
It hits.
Yeah, kill on a 2. Splat. There you go, John. You killed 2 more guardsmen.
Woohoo.
Congratulations. How do you feel?
Pretty good.
Got any more guns? Or is that pretty much it now?
I think that's going to be it.
Because your chaplain and apothecary can't shoot, I think, because sentinels are in combat. Now, you were thinking about charging the sentinels with your hellblasters and Azrael.
Yes.
Did you still want to do that?
Yes.
Right, let's do some measuring. Right, okay, we did the measuring and the charge rolls off camera. You got your hellblasters and Azrael, and you rolled a 7 for both.
Yes.
So they've gone into this sentinel here.
Yeah.
You activate an Azrael first, because you want to try out his new Primaris stat line with his new sword, yeah? Because his sword's now damage free, isn't it, John?
It is.
I've got 3 wounds left. That's convenient.
Yeah.
So you start with Azrael.
Yeah.
So 7 attacks now, because Primaris and Shock Assault. Yeah, hit on 2s. And 7 1s coming up. No, you got 1.
You got 1. All right.
And you're going to wound on 3s now, as well, because it's strength 7.
It is.
You said, on toughness 6. And then 6s do mortal wounds in addition. So you've done a mortal wound, plus 4 more other wounds at AP lots. I mean, it's a very dead sentinel. Congratulations, Azrael. You're now good enough to kill a sentinel in combat. Oh, I wonder if he'll survive against Abaddon, John. The new Azrael against the new Abaddon.
No, I just... Azrael's good, but I don't think...
Oh, why didn't he just blow up? Okay, he didn't. Right, okay, so I'll remove him, and then you can consolidate and things. Right, you've activated your Hellblasters as well and just protected Azrael, basically. That's nice. My Sentinel's now going to hit your Infiltrators. He's going to hit them no times. Your Infiltrators may now hit my Sentinel.
Okay.
Right, Infiltrators punching the Sentinel, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. What were you looking at? Were you thinking of Gene Brought Mighting or something?
No.
To be fair, you got quite a lot of 6s this time. Would have got quite a few auto wounds, John.
I should have.
But to be fair, I've only got a wound left, so you should kill me anyway. So everything's hit.
Everything's hit.
Reading on 5s. I think you're out of lieutenant range with them, though, aren't you? I think. Yeah, because we measured that when you were shooting me. That's enough wounds, though, John.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9? 9 4-up saves. Yeah, it's a dead sentinel. Does it blow up? Go on. Damn it! Right, okay, sentinel dead. Morale test for my guardsmen. 8. I think they flee. Well, 1 does. And then 5. 1s. Another 2. Oh dear. Right. Some guardsmen remaining. You got 4 for bring it down this turn, John. Couple of sentinels and a chimera.
That's good.
Because you've killed a vehicle, you've already got 1 for your oath. So as long as you don't fall back, fair morale, and stay in the middle, you'll be getting more for oath for a potential 4. And you got 2 for 7 defiance. So you're doing well on the points.
Yeah.
At the start of my turn, I'll get 8 primary for having 2 objectives, and then we'll be back for the guard. Turn 2, command movement phase. And here we are at the end of the Imperial Guard, or Astra Militarum. Turn 2, command movement phase. So I had 2 objectives for 8 points. So that's good, that's something. My Tech Priest gave my tank commander an invulnerable save, and then he told himself to Gunner's Kill on sight, which bounced to the Vanquisher. So they're both rerolling 1s to hit. I told my mini basilisks to take aim. My commissar ordered his own unit to become objective secured because he can order character units as well. He's a character unit, so that's fine. So they're now OBSEC. That was it for command phasey stuff and things. Yes, and then in terms of movement, the infantry squad that was in the trees has just shuffled forwards a little bit so they can actually shoot something. The guys that were behind the ruin, I ran into the ruin. my plan is to kill some of your things here, and then I can nick the objective off you, John. That's the plan there. In the middle, my Commissar Ogre bodyguard have ran towards you because they're obsec, and they're planning on charging the Hellblasters and smacking a few of them around the face, basically. That's only really going to work if I get rid of the infiltrators.
Yeah.
So to get rid of the infiltrators, John, I've moved the tanks. They can get rid of the infiltrators. I've also moved my Ratlins into positions to shoot things. Obviously got my mortar teams as well. And this Chimera has shuffled forward as well. So a lot of firepower coming into the infiltrators to kill them. Then I can nick your objective and screw it with Stubborn Defiance. If I nick that objective, then you only have one objective at the start of your turn.
Yes.
There's a plan here, John. A plan is afoot.
Yeah.
Speaking of feet, I've got some feet dropping in here, some scions. They've parachuted in, they're retrieving data. So I've retrieved data there and here. So that's now 4 points for retrieving data. And it also means now I'm getting a full maximum 3 points for engaging all fronts this turn. Which is very nice, because I've got all the quarters. But it does mess up my inflexible command, though, because they're not within range of my box. But it's fine, because I'll be dead next turn anyway. If you don't kill the scions, I'm just going to get easy points for engage every turn. So you kind of want to kill them.
Yes.
And you haven't got any obsec back here. So they could just be really annoying and potentially be a nuisance next turn if you don't deal with them. So moving into the psychic phase, let's try and get myself a CP with my Astropath again, because that worked so well last time.
Yes.
All I need is a 7 on 2 dice. Hey! No, you can deny that, John. You are in denial range with Azrael.
Nah.
No? I get a CP? Yay! Up to 2 CP. Right. My Primera Psycho, who ran behind the variant, is now going to do Psychic Barrier, which goes off on an 8. So that's giving a unit an invulnerable save, John. Did you want to try and deny that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah? Okay. So you need 9. It's not a 9, John.
No.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give my other tank, that doesn't have an invulnerable save, an invulnerable save. No, they both have invulnerable saves. Okay, and then I might as well do a Night Shroud, which goes off on a 7. Ooh, yay! Let's Night Shroud something. Right, I'm putting Night Shroud on my Commissar and his bodyguard, because the plan is they go in, they survive. They need to survive. So let's start some shooting. The root and toot and shooting at some things. Let's start by spending a command point on ingrained precision, which means my tank commander will wound you on hits of 5 and 6 automatically, not just 6s.
Right.
And he, John, is putting everything into those infiltrators.
Okay.
Do you want pop smoke or transhuman or anything?
Yes.
All of the above?
Yeah, all of the above.
Okay, so that's 3 CP. Right, okay, and they've got a healing score there again, haven't they?
Yeah.
Right, okay, well, let's start with some Tracer Fire from the heaviest of bolters. So he's hitting on 4s with these normally, but he's popped smoke. So 5. Hitting on 5s with the heavy bolters, but if I hit you, it's a wound because I'm winning on 5s. I can reroll 1s because the gun's kill on sight. So I've wounded them twice, John, with heavy bolters. It's -1 AP and he ignores all cover.
Right.
So that's 2 4-up saves.
Yeah.
You failed them both. They are in the apothecary range, aren't they, actually?
They
so
are.
2 6-up shrugs, but followed by 2 6-up shrugs. So that's one guy. Oh, actually, no, the first guy
Ignores it.
would have been ignored, isn't it?
Yeah.
So essentially you need to make 1 lot of shrugs, so I could just kill one guy.
Yeah.
So Helix Gauntlet's gone, killed one guy. Right. And then let's shoot a las cannon. No, let's shoot Gatekeeper. 6 plus D3. For 9, John!
Yeah.
9!
9.
But you pop smokes, I'm hitting you on 4, John. Instead of 3s.
Let's swap them unpainted.
But I'm rerolling 1s, John.
Okay.
And 5s and 6s auto wound.
Oh my goodness, there's quite a few.
So every hit is auto wounded.
Lovely.
It's -3 and I ignore cover. So
4 plus invulnerable save.
yeah, because of Azrael, that's right. Yeah.
How many? 5.
Yes. Okay, so 2 go through, 3 damage apiece. So 3 shrugs followed by 3 shrugs. First guy, dead. Next guy, dead. Okay, well I'm glad I'm auto wounding because I haven't actually had to roll a wound roll against your transhuman yet, have I? Because everything's either missed or just also wounded.
Yeah.
Okay,
We got that.
so that's another couple down. How many are left now? 5?
Let's have a look. 6.
Right, on to the las cannon. There's 6 of them left. So las cannon will hit you on a 5 because of your smoke screen. That's wounded.
Okay.
-3, so 6 plus save, so ignore cover.
4-person vulnerable.
Oh, yeah, crap, yeah. Keep forgetting you got this stupid Azrael helmet around. Okay, so there's 6 of them left, and he shot everything at them. I'm not sure I'll be able to kill them. Right. Vanquish the tank, everything at your infiltrators. I know it's a bit silly, but it needs to be done. Right? So, 6 heavy bolter shots. These will hit you on 5s because of smoke.
Yep.
Alright? I can reroll 1s, so I'll do that. So 1's also wounded. And 1 hasn't wounded because they're transhuman. So it's just 1 at -1, but you're in cover, so 3 up. Right. Vanquisher cannon on a 4 because you popped smoke. Can reroll the 1. Damn it! Las cannon hit you on a 5. I can reroll the 1. Damn it! Oh my god. Stupid infiltrators. Right. Okay. So there's still 6 of them left, isn't there, John?
Yes.
Yes, this is becoming a problem. Right. I'll come back to how to deal with those infiltrators in a moment. I'm going to move over to this infantry squad here and putting everything into those intercessors. All right. Let's start with a supercharged. Oh, do I want to supercharge it though? Because he could kill himself.
Nah, you won't. You'll be alright.
I'm going to supercharge it, John.
Okay.
All right. Plasma. Let's start with the plasma. So 4s. 1's also wounded. That one hasn't. Damn it! So you need a 2 to wound. That is -3 though, and they're not in cover, are they? So there's a 6 up save, or 1 is dead. Oh, for God's sake! Right. I've got a couple of las guns and a las cannon. Las cannon. It hits because I moved, so that's good. I've wounded. Another 6 up save, John.
No.
Okay, D6 damage. Right, one of them's been obliterated.
Okay.
Right, and then the las guns, flashlights. 2 hits with flashlights. No wounds with flashlights. Okay, so there's 2 of those left. Right. Okay, fine. This unit here, everything that's in range is going to shoot something. Okay, right. Moving on to this infantry squad. The only thing that can really see in his line of sight is the las cannon. I'm going to shoot at an eradicator. I'm going to eradicate an eradicator, John.
Okay.
Right, I'll hit you on a 5 because it moved. I've also wounded an eradicator.
Ooh, nice.
-3, but you're in cover, so a 5 up save.
Nope.
And it's 3 wounds, aren't they? D6
Yes.
damage. Splat! I've eradicated an eradicator.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, so your Porphyry's got decisions now. Does he pick up an eradicator or pick up one of the remaining infiltrators? Okay. Okay, this side's done. Underwhelming, but it's done. Right. Commissar and Ogren Bodyguard are going to shoot the infiltrators. Right. Ogren Bodyguard with his ripper gun, he's going to rip a hole into one of those infiltrators. Okay. Alright?
Yeah.
So he's going to hit on 4s. He's hit twice. Okay, that's fine. It is strength 5, but you're transhuman.
Yes.
There's 1 wound at -2 damage. So it's on your 4+ invulnerable save. And you're fine. Plasma pistol from the Commissar. I'm not supercharging it. I'm quite sure. I've hit. I'll wound them on a 3, a 4 because transhuman, and it's a 4+ invulnerable save because of Azrael. And you got 1 6-up shrug. So I wounded 1. Okay. Every little helps. That's what Tesco's saying. Alright, I've done some thinking. I've just remembered you popped smoke with infiltrators, so the Commissar shot actually missed. So that's annoying. Chimera now, everything into the infiltrators. Okay?
Yeah.
Start with the heavy bolter, which you're now hitting 5s because I've remembered you popped smoke with them. Brilliant. I missed every time. Multi-laser. Hit on 4s. Turret weapon. 1 hit. Hurrah. It'll win on a 4. Hurrah! It's -1, John. So flip save. Okay. Fine. Be like that. Las guns. Hit on 5s, but 6s will auto wound. So it's 2 up saves, John. Ah! A las gun did something. 6-up shrug. Aha! There you go. Wounded. So you can put that wound back on now. Right. Okay. Why won't they just die? Right. Mini basilisks. Everything into these last two intercessors here. So 2d6 shots. D6 each. For 6. Okay. Fine. Better than nothing. So take aim. So I basically ignore the indirect fire now. So hitting on 4s. 6s will auto wound. Oh, hello! That's where the 6s have been all game. They're going to wound on 3s, so strength 7. And -3, which comes -2. So 4 5-ups, John. 2 damage apiece.
Oh dear.
They're just about dead.
Just about
you do
dead.
have command points. You have You have a command point.
Oh.
I mean, if you keep one alive, it will then be a contested objective, so it still won't be yours. Oh no, it will because of sticky objectives. So it's yours until I nick it. So I need both of them to die. But it's a 5-up save for a CP, John. But if you make it, it's an extra 4 points.
Oh. Let's try it.
Yeah, you gonna do it? Yay! Command points for victory points. So you've got just a sergeant left, I'm guessing. I mean, I could still charge him, but it's... I don't think that's going to work very well, because Mr. Tepring could then just heroically intervene and smack me about. Okay, fine. Mortar team from my command squad. Into that marine. So here we go. D6. 6, okay. So they hit on 3s normally, but 4s because of indirect fire. 6s will auto wound. But you will get +1 to your save because it's indirect fire. So that's 2 2-up saves, John. With how you roll 1s, John, I was sort of hoping for a double 1 then. That would have been nice. Okay. Second mortar team. Boom. Up and over. D6 shots. 2. Fine. They hit on 5s. They're not veterans. No. Okay. Just the Ratlins now, John. Just the Ratlins. Do you reckon I could take out Azrael with 10 Ratlin snipers?
No.
No? Neither do I. So instead, they're all going to shoot your infiltrators.
Okay.
And they're -1 to hit anyway because they moved. So your smoke screen doesn't actually make a difference there. So, but I think between your smoke screen and your transhuman, it has kept them alive a bit more. So 10 sniper shots, hitting on 4s. So half of them have hit. That's statistically average. 4s to wound, John. 3 at -1. So no mortal wounds, unfortunately. So 3 ups because of cut. Damn it! They're going to move out of the way now. Right, I've done some thinking and things. I thought about charging in here. I decided, well, your sergeant's probably going to butcher me and kill me. I don't think I'll kill you, let's be honest, with 4 guardsmen. So they're just going to stay where they are and make sure I get engaged. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge Mr. Commissar and his bodyguard into your infiltrators. Just your infiltrators. I need a 6, John.
Okay.
I can do this on 2 dice.
Oh, yeah.
I can get 6 on 1 dice, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
I've got a 10.
Okay.
They've made it.
You're in.
Right. I've piled in with Commissar and bodyguard, man. Yes, I've piled into your blasters. They can hit me back in a minute, but I need to make sure I'm on the objective. Let's kill these infiltrators. Let's start with the Ogren bodyguard with his huge knife. 6 attacks. Hits on 3s. Oh, that'll do. That's fine. That's fine. Alright. Strength 8 with a huge knife. You're wounded on 2s, John.
Yeah.
They've all wounded, and they're 5-up saved, -2 AP. So 5 5-ups. But you do get shrugs and things, so you pass 3 of them, for God's sake, John. Right, so 2 shrugs once on the guy on a wound. He's dead. And 2 shrugs on another guy. Not dead. For God's sake, John! Right, I think I'm buggered now. I needed my bodyguard to do a lot more damage there. You bossing most of your saves and getting some shrugs was really, really helpful, wasn't it, John?
It was for me, yeah.
Yeah. Commissar with his power sword. Here we go. He's only hit you once. Oh, for God's sake. You want a 4? Oh, for... Right. Fine. You may now pile in, John, with either the infiltrators or the hellblasters and hit me back.
Okay.
Right, we caught a mistake. My knife was only damaged 1, so the guy who was wounded isn't actually wounded, essentially. Yeah. It's all right, nothing to see here. Hellblasters, you've piled in with them. You've got 14 attacks. Yeah. Hitting on 4s, though, because of Night Shroud, but you can re-roll because they've still got 4 rerolls from Azrael. So you can definitely do your re-rolls. You've already got quite a few hits. So that's good. So hitting on 4s. You got quite a lot of hits there. Okay, that's fine. Tricky part though is going to be winning me on 5s because all attacks are on the bodyguard first. Yeah. Which is a problem. And they're out of lieutenant range now as well. So just the 3.
Yep.
I think my bodyguard's going to be alright, John.
For now.
He's got a 4+ save.
Yeah.
I gave him a carapace, alright?
Uh-huh.
He's lost a wound.
Okay.
Which means he's got 5 left or something stupid. Basically, what you've done is you've really just pissed off B.A. Baracus now. I pity you, fool. Infiltrators, let's figure out what they can do. Right, infiltrators into the Commissarian's bodyguard. Here we go. So hitting on 4s because of Night Shroud. I'm glad I put Night Shroud on the John, because otherwise you'd be hitting on 2s with all these attacks.
Reroll.
You can reroll 1s. Azrael is right there. I'm annoyed he's right there, John, because he's given all of your Marines a 4+ invulnerable save all the way through my shooting phase.
Yes.
Yeah, that was great, wasn't it, John?
Yeah.
Winning on 5s with these.
I like it.
1, 2, 4. Yeah, so yeah, definitely all on the bodyguard. So 4+. Takes 2 more wounds. So you've just really annoyed him, John. Yeah. He's got 3 wounds left now.
Getting angry.
He's going to turn green. Oh wait, he's already wearing green. So that's the end of the fight phase. You have got a morale test for your infiltrators. So because I've killed 4 in the tray. You're fine. Okay, and that's it for morale because I only killed 1 or 2 of them, so he's fine. And that's it, John.
Yeah.
So you will get another 3 for Oath of Moment. You've still got unit hold within the middle. Yeah. Because Azrael, it can be your holy unit in the middle if he really wants to.
Yes.
And you haven't fallen back or failed morale.
No.
So you get extra 3 for Oath.
Good.
I do get 3 for Engage because I'm all over the place. And I have retrieved data over there, so I'll get 4 points for that. And I'll get some points for Inflexible Command. Actually, I'm not sure I will. Because I haven't actually killed a unit with something that's been ordered, have I, John? Because I haven't actually killed a unit. No.
No.
Curses. Okay. Fine. Right, here we are at the end of Dark Angels Term 3, Commander Movement Phase. At the end of Battle Round 2, it was 30 points to the Dark Angels and 19 to the Guard. So you're pulling ahead nicely. And with the way Stubborn Defiance works, you basically just increase your lead every time.
Yeah.
So you got 3 for Stubborn Defiance this turn, and you maxed your primary again, because I wasn't able to deny that, and I wasn't able to deny that. My plans failed, John. So you still got your 12 on your primary. So you've been very stubborn with your objectives, like a Dark Angel. Azrael's given the Hellblasters 4 rolls to hit again. You did both of your litanies this time, and you put them on your Eradicators. You got them both off.
I did.
So they're getting +1 a hit and +1 a wound if they shoot the nearest thing.
Yeah.
Tepmarin gave the Redemptor +1 a hit and healed it again. You've done a bit of shuffling here so the Dreadnoughts can see things, because there's tanks and Scions. Mm-hmm. They've shuffled around a little bit, I think. Did they move?
The Eradicators stayed still.
But the Dreadnought moved.
Moved over slightly.
Yeah, and then in the middle you stayed in combat because of Oath, and you can just shoot in combat because Tactical Doctrine. Yes. Characters move around a little bit. You picked up another Infiltrator just to be really annoying. And then your Terminators and your turret have come in, because if they didn't come in now, they'd be dead. Yeah. And you've got Scions to shoot at, you've got a tank to shoot at. And I screened out this entire side of the board.
I would have liked to get the Terminators over there somewhere.
As well as that back corner and over there. So you didn't really have many places to put them.
No.
So that's probably the best place, maybe, I guess. Yeah. It was really annoying of me to deny those Terminators coming in last turn, wasn't it, John?
It was very
there was a gap, there isn't anymore.
No.
So yeah, that was definitely 2 CPU well spent, I think. So yeah, your shooting phase, John. Where would you like to start?
Yes.
Do you want the Hellblasters to shoot in combat?
Yeah, let's do it.
Because they got nothing else to shoot at. You might as well start with that.
Any one of them's dead. So...
Yeah, I think you can only shoot the ones you're in engagement range of, though. I think. Let's check. Right. Hellblasters, yeah, so it's only the models that are in engagement range can shoot. So that's 4 of them. So you got 12 shots still there, which is nice.
Yeah.
Hitting on 4s because of Night Shroud. Well, actually, need ballistic skill 5 plus 1 hit. Yes, it's 4s either way.
Yeah.
But you roll all the hits though because of Azrael, which is just as well because that's most of them that you've missed.
Yeah.
Now, when you were shooting my Bulgrin, why didn't you roll like that? That's a bit better. Okay. But you're not supercharging for obvious reasons because -1 damage.
Yeah.
So you got a fair amount of hits. And you strength 6. So freeze to wound Mr. Bulgrin Bodyguard Man. Wow. Okay, so that's 7.
7.
AP lots, I don't even get a save. So he's dead. And then I'd have to do 4 invulnerable saves on the Commissar. He takes 3 wounds. I think he's got a wound left. Right. Commissar's on a wound left. Your infiltrators are going to shoot him in the face now because they're in engagement range of him still.
Yes.
Hitting on 4s. And rerolling 1s. 6 auto wounds. Got 3 other hits, which will win on 3s because he's only a human. So you got 3 wounds on Mr. Commissar. And he's now dead. Well, you've shot your way out of combat, John.
Yes.
So that little charge from me there and the Bulgrins that went before them hasn't really worked.
It might be beneficial for me to stay in combat.
What? So then I can't shoot you?
You can't shoot me with your tanks.
Yeah, but even if you didn't kill them with all your guns, then we'd have the fight phase as well. You'd still kill them.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It just means you're now free to charge things, John. But anyway, all right, other guns. What have you got?
Right, let's do the Tech Marine.
Techno.
Yeah, with his...
Tech Marine.
He's got his, what's it, Forge Bolter and...
And things. So he's going to shoot these guardsmen in the rear, is he?
Yeah.
Cool.
Right. Forge Bolter. 3 shots.
Okay. He hits on 2s because he's Tech Marine.
Mm-hmm.
He's missed once. Strength?
Strength 5.
Freeze to wound. AP?
-1.
Is that -1 normally? Or?
-2 in the tactical option.
So 6 up because of ruins. Nope. Kill 1. Splat!
And his Grav Pistol.
Grav pistol.
Yep.
Sounds like fun. He's hit. Oh, no, you can't shoot a pistol on your bolter. If it's a pistol, you can't shoot it.
You can with Tech Marine. Hang on, let me just find...
Okay. Yeah, no, he can shoot his pistol because Tech Marine rules. So you got a hit. What's the strength for that?
Strength 5.
So freeze. AP on that?
-3.
-3. Oh, one's just dead. What's the damage of that?
1.
Take a wound on that's cannon. It would be damage too if you're shooting something in power armor or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay. What else have you got? Your lieutenant's got a gun. Oh, you got your intercessor there as well.
Yeah, intercessor.
He's going to shoot them.
He's going to fire. It's the assault one, isn't it? So it's 3 shots.
Yep. Hit every time. Wounded twice. AP 1, so 5s. And you've killed them. No. Right. Okay.
Redemptor Dreadnought
Yep.
at the
I think that's in range at them.
silence, yeah, which I think is just his plasma.
Okay. Alright.
So,
Well, D6 shots. Minimum 3 though, because of blast. Because I put 6 silence in it. So 3 shots. Hitting on 2s because you tap marined it.
Yeah.
And you're killing on 2s, John. Oh, look, you killed 3 silence. Right. The 2 Eradicators, who have got +1 hit as Dark Angel, +1 hit as Chaplain, -1 hit as the trees, -1 hit as a smoke. So you're hitting them 3s with your 4 shots.
Yes.
Here we go. And it made no difference whatsoever. Wounding on... You gave them +1 wound, didn't you?
I did.
So they're wounding on 2s. Oh, you rolled a 1, thank God for that. They're at lieutenant range. I won't get any saves, John.
Okay.
So 3d6 damage. Yeah, that's dead. Great. Thanks. It's very efficient, actually. It's exactly what you needed.
Is it?
Yeah, 11.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was. Go me.
Alright, the Marine's getting out of the Chimera. Oh dear. 3 of them die. Right, okay, guardsmen got out like that. They're in the trees because they're catachans. They like going in trees. You're going to shoot your Venerable Dread now, aren't you, John? At
Yes.
my Gatekeeper Tank Commander.
Yep.
Because you lined them up. So off you go.
Right, twin last cannons.
On 2s. You've hit. You're going to win on 3s, John.
1.
Yeah, Lieutenant's too far away. 5 up save. No, D6 damage. For 2. That was worth it. Start on 13 wounds now, battle tanks.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you want to CP the damage roll? You got a CP.
No, I might need to save that.
Yeah.
I don't know what for, but
Yeah, you might need to save it for something. Okay, a crap missile.
crap missile coming up. Oh, come on.
In the tray. You've hit.
It hits.
You're winning on 4. Oh, okay. 4 up. Yeah. It was crap.
It was crap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you got your Terminators, your Last Hands, and you got your other Venerable Dread, essentially.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? How many shots does the Last Hand thing have? Is it
4.
4 shots, is it? 2 shots a gun?
He is.
Okay. Yeah, it's on 2s, didn't he?
Yeah. Last cannon firing at the Scions.
The Scions?
Yeah.
Well, they're going to be dead. Right, go on then. 4 shots hitting on 2s. Because, I mean, the Terminators have enough shots to deal with the infantry squad, don't they?
Yeah,
They should,
hopefully.
well, it should do.
Should be.
Yeah, okay, hit on 2s then. Hit every time. I'm assuming it's strength lots, so winning on 2s.
Strength 9. Yeah.
AP?
-3.
Yeah, they're dead. Right, Scions are dead. Terminators, you're going to put everything into my guardsman hit, and you're going to do some frag missiles.
Yeah.
These fragging missiles. 2d6 shots. 7.
How many's there?
Well, it's just 2d6 for the one weapon, isn't it? Rather than 2 lots of d6.
That's right. So 7. 1, 2,
7. Hitting on 4s because of trees. You've hit me twice with missiles. You've hit a lot of trees, John. And you're winning on 3s, though. Oh, hello. 5 ups. Kill the guardsman. Or 2. Okay. Right.
How many? I've got 4. No, 5.
Yeah, you got 5 lots of storm bolters, so 20 shots.
20 shots.
Can 20 storm bolter shots kill 5 marines? Let's find out. Hitting on 4s. Oh. That's a lot of 1s, John. That's a lot of 1s. Okay, you're winning on 3s. And you're in the tactical doctrine, so these will be -1. So 7, 6 up saves. I think they might be dead.
Let's hope so.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, so yeah, guardsmen all dead. You're thinking about charging. Not going to charge because nothing's really in range apart from power blasters to ratlins. And you'd rather stay on the middle because of points and things. So yeah, it's a good turn there for the Dark Angels. So you will get some points for Bring It Down for killing Mr. Chimera Man.
Yep.
And some oath for killing the Chimera. And maybe some more oath points at the end of guard turn. But we'll be back for guard turn 3. Right, okay, it's Imperial Guard turn 3, Commander Movement Phase. What have I done? I spent a long time thinking. I ordered these guys to move, which gave them just enough movement to essentially get out of the difficult ground, 6 inches in this quarter to get me engaged, and they're retrieving data. That's what they're doing. So I've now done here, here, and here, and I've got some quarters. Back here, not much really happened. The Ratlins moved forwards a bit so they can move, shoot, move, and be annoying. Same on this side. This infantry squad shuffled back a bit, just to make, if you want to charge over here, you've got a bit further to go. Tanks shuffled over. I gave my tank commander an invulnerable save with the Tech Marine, and he's healed 1 wound back on it. This is D3. It's brilliant. And then I thought about dropping in Scions over there to get engage points, but then I'd realise I'd lose points on inflexible command. So instead I've dropped them right down here, next to my command squad, because that will get me more points than for getting engaged for 4 quarters. So the Scions have come in here, so that's fine. And now I'm going to do some psychic, John. I'm going to do my CP farm for Astropath. Yay! CPs for everyone. And then I shall do a psychic barrier, which is a 6 that does go off. Now, what do I want to give an invulnerable save to? They've already got one. They're safe. They'll be safe. The tanks will be fine. Let's give my Scions an invulnerable save. Why not? Let's try and actually keep some infantry alive on the table, shall we? And then I'll do Night Shroud. That doesn't go off. Shall I CP that? Do I really need transit on those? Those Hellblasters are a problem. How many infiltrators have we got left, John? Is it 6?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. No, that's fine. Okay, right. I will now begin the shooting phase. All the Scions shooting the Hellblasters. Alright?
Okay.
I will start with a melter gun. Give it on a 3. He's missed. Never mind. I've got 9 hot shots. Hitting on 3s. 6s will explode because they're Scions. So I've hit you. 6s go back in. Right, that many times. They're going to win you on 5s. So they are only las guns still. They are -2. So 3. Oh, 4+ invulnerable saves because of Azrael.
Yeah.
3, 4 invulnerable saves on your Hellblasters. And are they in the Apothecary range, your Hellblasters? Apothecary's a bit further away, isn't he?
No, he's moved up in my turn.
Oh, well, you get a shrug then.
Yeah.
Curses! Yay, I wounded a Hellblaster with some Scions. That was fun. They're retrieving data, so they can't shoot. Right. Okay. You do have 2 CP. Okay. Fine. Okay, this is what I'm going to do, John. Vanquish a tank.
Yeah.
Alright. Vanquish a cannon and a las cannon. Dreadnought. Okay. Right. Both heavy bolters, infiltrators.
I'm going to do transhuman.
Yeah, spending all your CP on that.
All my CP.
Okay. Vanquish a cannon, John. I'm hitting on 3s now at last on your Venerable Dread. Okay. Yay! It's strength 14, John.
Nice.
I wounded.
The wounds.
It's 85. Right, so you don't get a save.
No.
It's 6 plus T3 damage. So that's 9, which becomes 8 plus T3 mortal wounds. So that's 11. But you get 6 up shrugs because it's a Venerable Dreadnought.
I do.
11 shrugs. It's only taken 3 turns for it to actually hit something. All these trees kept on getting in the way.
Alright, here we go.
11 6 up shrugs. You need 4 6s for it to survive. No, it's dead. Does it blow up? No.
Oh, that was nearly a hit.
There's just now a hole in the middle of the Dreadnought, essentially. Okay. It's been vanquished. Right, heavy bolters into your infiltrators. So you transhuman them. Okay, so hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s because of the order. And I haven't rerolled a hit yet, so I'll reroll a heavy bolter shot. Which turns into a hit. Okay. That's also wounded. This will now wound on a 4 instead of a 3. Damn it! Transhuman did something.
Yay.
1 at -1, John. So a 3 up save for your infiltrators because they're in cover. Okay, fine. Right. Okay. Right, I've been umming and ahhing. Tank commander is going for the Hellblasters, not the infiltrators. Alright. I've spent a CP on ingrained precision, so if hits of 5 and 6 will auto wound your Hellblasters. Alright. Let's start with the... Any of them wounded or not? Or one of them is wounded?
No. Oh, yeah.
Okay, right. Let's start with some heavy bolter tracer fire. I'm going to trace you. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s because the gun's kill on sight. Okay, so 1's auto wounded already. And that one hasn't. So 1 up -1. 4 up save on that Hellblaster. Fine. This is going well. Gatekeeper. 8 shots. 6, 7, 8. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling the 1s. There aren't any. 5s and 6s will auto wound you. So wound you on 2s, John. That's strength 9. Command point. Yes. Command point. Okay, so that is 7 invulnerable saves because of Azrael's nonsense. 7 4+ invulnerable saves. That's not bad going, John. You've only failed 2. Why did you have to do that? Okay, so that's 3 damage each, John. So 3 shrugs, 105, 3 shrugs. Mr. Apothecary Man. So one guy gets obliterated. And the next guy gets obliterated. Okay, so I killed 2 Hellblasters. I've got a las cannon, which misses.
I'll get the guy off 1 wound and then... Righty.
Yeah, so I've got rid of a bit of your plasma, but it cost me 2 CP to kill 2 plasma guys. That wasn't great, was it, John? No, right.
It could have been worse for me. Could have been worse.
It could have been. Right, all the snipers are going to shoot your infiltrators. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, Rattling's into infiltrators. Alright? Force to hit. And then force to wound, but 6s are mortal wounds. Oh, that's not great. So 2 saves, -1 but can cover, so 2 free ups. So you'll ignore that because you've got Healing Gauntlet. And then 1 mortal wound, which you can shrug. Okay, so one of them takes a wound. Wow, that was worth it. They'll move back out the way in a moment. None of them were wounded, were they?
No.
No, that's annoying. Right. How frustrating is that? Okay. Okay, right. In here I've got a mortar and some las guns. I'm going to shoot at the Hellblasters there. So I'll do the mortar. D6, minimum 3 because of blast. It will hit on 3s because I can actually see them. I've hit you twice. I'll wound on 4s. Ooh, 2 free up saves on your Hellblasters. Stop saving things, John. 2 las guns. Oh, and the las gun from the mortar team as well, actually. And then 5s. Yay, another wound. Free up save. Yep, you're fine. Okay, fine. Mortar from them into infiltrators. 2 6 shots. Oh, hello. 5s. So indirect. But they've wounded. 2 2-up saves, John, on the infiltrators. Okie dokie, okie dokie dokie dokie. Mini basilisk things. Hellblasters. 2d6, each one's minimum 3 because there's many in the unit. I guess that's 12.
Ooh. Oh.
So 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. Hitting on 5s, because I didn't tell them to take aim this turn. So 5s, which is a problem. That's wounded. He's wounded on 3s, like that. It's -2, but 4+ invulnerable save because of Azrael. Yay, 2 damage. 2 shrugs. Yay, killed another Hellblaster. Okay. Whittling down the plasma is becoming a problem. Okay. Right. I think that's my shooting done, John. Done them. Tanks did something at least. Done them, not going to charge anything. Signs of shot, they're doing an action. Yeah, that's my turn, John. Very underwhelming. I was hoping to kill more Hellblasters and more Infiltrators, to be honest. But okay, but I do get 4 more for retrieving data. I do get 2 more for engaging all fronts. I still haven't killed anything while under the influence of an order, because I can't seem to kill you today for some reason. But I do get some points for having got tanks near officers and all my infantry being not near officers. So some points at least. Right, Dark Angels turn 4. At the end of battle round 3, it was 51 to the Dark Angels and 36 to the Guard. So you're, what, 15 points ahead or something? But again, this turn you've maxed your primary again, and you've got 4 for Stubborn Defiance. So you're racking up the points pretty well. Yeah. You've given the Hellblasters 4 rerolls again. You've also managed to get both your litanies off. +1 hit and +1 wound from range. Yeah. On the Hellblasters.
On the Hellblasters, yeah.
Yeah. So you told this Redemptor to get +1 hit, and you've healed him.
From the Tech Marine, yeah. So he's back on full wounds.
Yeah. Well, he needs to be within 3 inches, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, at the end of the movement.
Boop. There we go. Venerable Dread has walk around the corner because you want to try and shoot my tanks or
Yes.
something, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's not that my tanks have done much. And then your Terminators and your Servitor thing have all advanced because you didn't really have much to shoot at because everything on that side of the board is dead or hiding. Yeah, that's pretty much it, really. And your plan is to kill the Scions and kill the tanks. And kill them.
Kill everything.
Because that is literally all you can see. Because the rest of my army's hiding, John.
Yes.
Already dead. So where would you like to start with guns?
Well, let's start over here.
Okay.
Redemptor Dreadnought.
Into the Guardsman.
Onto the Guardsman.
Nice.
Start with his... start with his Plasma.
Yeah, well, not D6 minimum 3 because of Blast. 3 it is.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s because Tap Marine. It's a shame. Killing on 2s. Oh look, you killed 2 Guardsmen. Do Rocket Shot would give you... If you do Icarus Rocket Pod, it would be 3 shots.
Okay.
It's D3 minimum 3 because of Blast.
Alright. So 3 shots.
Choose. There we go. And then that'll kill on 2. Oh no, I think I'll have 6 up saves against that. But definitely winning on 2s. I think it's only -1, isn't it? Rocket Pod. Either way, they're dead. Right. Splat. Gatling gun.
Yeah, 8 shots.
And if this doesn't do it, then you still got your Fragstorm launchers.
Yes.
Or whatever they're called. The nipple guns.
Nipple ones.
Oh,
my goodness.
That's alright, you're hitting on 2s, it's fine. Nothing to see here. 3s, 5, isn't it? 4, AP1. 6 up saves. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'll just kill that.
Right, so D6.
So minimum 3. Oh, it's D6 per Fragstorm launch though, isn't it? Because it's got 2 of them.
Oh, yeah.
1 each nipple. There you go, so you got 9 shots. I never used the Fragstorms myself, I just prefer Storm Bolters.
2, 4, 8, 9.
So these are hitting on 2s. What's the strength of the old Fragstorm?
4.
Okay. Winning on 3s. That's not bad. AP?
0.
0. Was it assault weapon or heavy weapon? Or what is it?
Assault.
Okay, so AP1 then.
So, yeah.
Because I'm assuming you're staying in tactical.
Yeah, I'll stay down in tactical.
Yeah, he's dead. I mean, to be fair, he did alright. Right, they're all dead. Taproon's going to start chipping away at the Scions now.
Yeah. So it's Forge Bolter.
The Forge Bolter. Bolter of the Forge variety. Hits every time. But we don't freeze. Cool. AP?
It'd be -2.
Alright, I put Psychic Barrier on them. They'll be fine.
Okay.
No, it didn't help. 2 dead. Actually. Those 2.
Right, the Intercessor, Lonely Intercessor there.
Oh yeah, you moved them into the room, didn't you?
Yes.
So you could shoot them. Okay, so he's got
out.
3 shots.
Yeah.
There's Assault Bolter. We don't freeze. Oh, cheeky. -1, so yeah, 5. Oh, you stop killing my Scions, John.
No thanks.
Well, I think
think
you might have some issues now, though.
Yeah, I know.
Right, 2 infiltrators can see the Scions, so 4 shots, hitting on 2s because Dark Angels, and winning on 3s. Lieutenant's there, just as well. Okay, so 2. 5 up saves. Yes, 1 survives! Oh, hang on. Yes, I'll take that one. And then he is still an eligible target for those Hellblasters. Right, okay. John's starting with your Venerable Dreadnought at the back there.
Yep.
The remaining Venerable Dreadnought. You shoot him a tank.
I am.
I've spent 2 CP on Ablative Bleating, -1 damage.
Okay.
Alright.
Twin Last Cannon.
That's cannons. Hit on 2s. Yeah. Winning on 3s. Just the 1. Unless you want to CP it.
No. Yes.
No. So that's your last CP gone.
well,
I've tempted you to use it, you see.
Yeah.
Right, 5 up save. Okay. D6 damage, but -1. So 3 damage. Okay. A crap missile. It hits.
It hits.
It'll win on a 4.
Oh,
No.
sweet.
Okay. It's literally just your Hellblasters and your characters now, isn't it?
Yes.
And the only thing they can all see is the tank.
Yes.
What do you want to start with?
Let's do the Hellblasters.
Okay. Do you want to do the one that's got the +1 a wound first? Because that is still the nearest eligible target to him. And then do the other ones afterwards? Because he's got different wound rolls. So he'll be winning on 4s instead of 5s. Because you're litany.
Yes.
So do you want to do him first? Are you going to supercharge or are you not going to bother now? Because I'm -1 damage, do you see? It can make no difference. Because you're winning on 5s.
So it's not going to make a difference to my wound roll if I...
And it won't make any difference to your damage either.
No, so there's no point, is there?
Because you haven't got the CP to do Weapons of the Dark Age. Okay, so the one who's getting +1 a wound, his 3 shots first. Hitting on 2s, rerolling everything. Okay, and now this one will win on 4s, John. So 2. Invulnerable save, so I gave that one an invulnerable save. There you go, just like that. And then you've got 15 more shots with the other 5. Right, 15 shots from the plasma, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s from the rest of the Hellblasters. That's a very good roll, John. Look at those 6s.
Yeah.
That'd be great for guard. Right, so everything's hit.
Everything's hit.
They're winning on 5s though, John.
Okay.
Because toughness 8, strength 6. You can re-roll the 1s though. You do have your lieutenant man there, which is useful. So it helps a little bit. You got how many? 3, 4, 5? 5? No, 4. 4 have gone through. Yeah? AP lots, but invulnerable save. Because Tech Priest and things. So I'll take 2 Damagios.
Yeah.
Yes. It's annoying when you shoot stuff and it doesn't die, isn't it, John?
Yes.
It's almost like what I've been experiencing in the middle of the board for like 3 turns of firepower. Your characters, are they going to shoot anything? I mean, they might as well shoot the tank.
Might as well.
They've got nothing else to shoot at.
No.
Because they can't see Mr. Scion.
No.
And everything else is beyond the ruin.
Yeah. So, Lieutenant.
Bellicose Bolt Rifle. Very nice. Hit 3 times. Win on 5s. Oh, cheeky. And his one's AP1 normally, so AP2. Yeah, that's cheeky. It would be damage 2, but I'm -1 damage.
Yeah.
Down to 6 wounds though, John. I'm bracketed now.
Yeah.
It's not very nice.
Oh, right.
Azrael?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to fire... fire both profiles.
Okay.
Start
Alright.
with
So,
the bolt gun.
bolt gun with rapid fire, you stay still.
Right.
Is it once? A wind on a 5. No.
No.
Plasma. Hits.
Hits.
And that win on a 4, because it's strength 8 normally, isn't it, I think?
Strength 8, yeah.
Didn't do anything, no. No. Is that your shooting done?
Yes.
Is that your turn done? Your Terminator's advanced. You've got a very long charge if you want to run off the objective.
No.
One way or the other.
No. Yeah, I need like an 11 or 12 to get.
Yeah.
Nah.
Not going to bother?
Nah.
Okay, well, that was a good turn, John. You've killed some Scions. Yeah. Oh, and the guardsmen over there.
Oh, yeah,
let's not forget those.
No, let's not forget those.
Yeah. Okay, alright, we'll be back for guard, turn 4. Right, guard, turn 4. Okay, so I've got 8 on my primary, because I had the 2 home objectives again. And we've got CPs and things. CPs for everyone, because that's how it works. Orders and things. Tom, my tanks, gunners, kill on sight over here. Take aim on the little mini basilisks. I did do the morale test for the Scion. He just about passed, which was nice. So he's run over there just to be a nuisance. The Ratlins have all gone into the ruins to shoot you again. Command squad's shuffled forward slightly. Tanks have shuffled over this way slightly so I can see the Dreadnought and things with Mr. Vanquisher tank. And then, what was retrieving data? Oh, the command squad. The command squad's retrieving data for this quarter now. So I've now done all 4 quarters. I've found all the data on the battlefield. That's what I've done.
All the data.
All of the data. It's all mine. So that's that max, which is good on the 12. But engage hasn't been good for me this game. Because you've killed all my tanks and sentinels very early on, John. It's very rude of you.
Yes.
But okay, that's fine. So let's go into the psychic phase. He can't do his thing. They're busy finding some data. But my Primera Psycho can do a good old psychic barrier. which does go off. Hurrah! Huzzah! Do your Terminators ever deny? They do, don't they?
They do, yeah. And that's the
invulnerable. This is the target barrier. You are in deny range. We've just checked, so you can deny that one or my next power, which will be the transit thing.
Yeah, I'll do this one.
Yeah, you might as well, because I might not even cast the next one, John. No. Okay. Right. So I'm going to put an invulnerable save on the other tanks. Now they both have invulnerable saves, and then I'll do Night Shroud, which doesn't go off. See, I told you I wouldn't cast the other one. Right. Shooting. Let's shoot Vanquisher Cannon and Las Cannon at your Dreadnought, John.
Okay.
All right. Heavy bolters into the.
The agony of choice.
Hellblasters or infiltrators into the infiltrators.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you want to do anything about that? Because Dreadnought could pop smoke, or the infiltrators could pop smoke. You haven't got enough CP to transhuman them.
Dang.
Or are you quite happy letting me just kill everything? Happy with killing everything? Right. No, go on. What, did you want to do anything?
I go, whoa.
Vanquisher, Las Cannon, Dreadnought.
Yeah.
2 heavy bolters, infiltrators.
Pot smoke on the...
Pot smoke on the Dreadnought.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your CP gone. Right. Vanquisher Cannon now hitting on a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can re-roll a hit because of his ability, tank ace thing.
Yeah.
Damn it! The smoke did something. Because I would have been a dead Dreadnought. We saw what happened to the last one. Las Cannon.
Stay alive.
Misses. Okay, and then the heavy bolters. That's another reason why I prefer Venom Dreads over Redemptor Dreads, you know.
Yeah.
You can make them -1 hit,
They
which is
don't have the
nice.
smoke screen.
And they don't get bracketed. Heavy bolters into your infiltrators, then. These will hit on 4s. And I can reroll 1s. Because of the order, didn't help. 1 wound, and then 1. No, just 1 wound, -1, so you get a 3 up save. Okay, so that tank has fired and done absolutely nothing except for make you use a CP. Right. Okay. Tank number 2, John. Everything into the Hellblasters.
Okay.
Alright.
Yep.
They're in a apothecary range, aren't they?
Yes.
Right, let's start with Gatekeeper. I'm going to spend a CP to auto wound you on 5s and 6s.
Okay.
Alright, Gatekeeper, 6 plus D3. 7. 6. 7 on 3s. I can reroll 1s, and 5s and 6s will auto wound you. And these will win on 2s. Like that.
Okay.
Invulnerable saves, because Azrael. And they're 3 damage apiece. So 5 lots of free shrugs. So the first 3.
Right.
He's dead.
Dead.
Next one. Dead. Next one. Dead. Next one. Dead. And the last one. Yay, I've finally been killed something. Yay! So you've only got 1 Hellblaster left. Okay, and then I've got all the other guns into them as well. I might have actually overkilled them this time, John.
Yeah.
It's taken me long enough to kill these pesky Hellblasters. Right, heavy bolters. These will hit on 4s, but I can reroll 1s. 2 auto wounds. That'll wound on a 3. Hey, right, so 3 more 4+ saves. You've made all of them. Right, Las Cannon to the face. Auto wounds. 4+ invulnerable save. Damn it! Okay, so you've still got 1 Hellblaster left, which is really annoying because you could just pick up another guy.
Yeah.
But it has limited your firepower somewhat. And also, I want to kill something under the influence of an order, John, and things aren't dying. These were orders. Let's shoot both of them at 1 Hellblaster.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Field bombast cannons. 2d6 shots. 4 shots. Oh, it's not going to be enough, is it? They got told to take aim, so they're back to hitting on 4s. That's really weirdly cocked. Try again. Oh, no. They're wound on a 3, John. -3, which becomes -2 because of indirect. So a 5 up save, or 4 up save because of 2 damage, John. 2 shrugs. Don't you dare. Oh, thank God, I've killed something! That's 2 victory points for killing a unit under the influence of an order. At last. God. At blast. Funny. I did a joke. Right. All the ratlins. What are they going to shoot at? I'm not going to kill the infiltrators with them. Let's shoot all the ratlins, John. And Azrael. Because that will just be hilarious. Because he's been annoying me all day with that invulnerable save nonsense. 8, 9, 10. Okay. Hitting on 4s, John. Pew pew! That was a hit. That's not too bad. Oh, half. That's half again. Winning on 4s. Okay. So it's 3 saves at -1. What's his save normally?
2.
Okay, so 3 free-ups. So 1 goes through and a mortal wound went through as well. So he's got 2 shrugs. I know I'm not going to kill him. I just want to let him know I'm here, John. Alright? I'm just pissing him off. How dare you stand there in the middle of the board all game getting you points.
I know. Terrible.
Right, I've moved my ratlins. They've come back. They've ran forward and they're move blocking your Terminators. Because that's hilarious. Because then you can't get to these guys. I'll keep the home objective. Because I'm not going to max primary, but I'd like to have 2 objectives every turn. That'd be nice. The Scion here is going to shoot your Lieutenant. Because he can.
Yeah.
He's the nearest thing to me. I could actually shoot Azrael. Because he's nearer than the Infiltrators as well. Let's shoot Azrael again. Pew! I've hit you once. Haven't wounded. Never mind. It's just like shining a little laser pen in your eye or something. That is my turn done. I mean, I could charge you with the ratlins, but they'll be dead.
Yes.
So that is my turn. I haven't got engaged, fully enough, because I'm not engaging. But I've got 4 for retrieve and points from flexible command and stuff and things. I think I've got 5 more points from flexible command. Kill something under the influence of an order. Tanks are next to each other. My infantry's next to each other. Yeah. 5 points for that, 4 points for data, and everyone's having a good time. We'll be back for Dark Angels, turn 5. Right, Dark Angels, turn 5. You've done both your litanies, you put them on your infiltrators, and you give them the rerolls as well. Because there wasn't really much else to give it all to, because the Hellblasters died, didn't they, John?
They did, yes.
Yeah. It took longer than it should have done, but they died. Your characters have all advanced and ran behind here somewhere.
Yeah.
Your Terminators have gone forwards and found a roadblock of ratlins in front of them.
Yeah. Slowed them down a little bit.
Pesky little rodents.
Yeah.
Your servo turrets ran out the way, so I can't kill it because it's out of range of things anyway.
It's only got 3-inch move anyway, so.
The Eradicators, you had to advance to get them in range.
Yes.
Because you gave them the assault motor rifles, at least then you can still shoot. So they ran into there.
They get double shots, but.
Dreadnought's staying there to shoot me, and this Dreadnought's moved forward to shoot me. And that's about it, really.
Yeah.
It's quite simple.
Tech Marine's given the +1 to hit.
Oh, to the Redemptor.
To a Redemptor.
Yeah, and you healed Azrael. The Apothecary found some plasters and covered up those bullet wounds.
He's fully healed, and I brought back an infiltrator.
Another infiltrator. So you're now back up to 8 now or something?
Oh, hang on.
Yeah. What?
Let me think. Hang on.
Right, John changed his mind. He's not bringing back another infiltrator because you've already got Stubborn Defiance anyway, so you don't really need them. You brought back another Eradicator instead.
Yes.
He was eradicated, but he was fine, really.
He's no longer eradicated.
His 2 mates have just been dragging him along.
Yeah.
So in terms of points, you got maxed on your primary again, because you had 3, and you got your Stubborn Defiance. So you've maxed all your primary points and your Stubborn Defiance already. And you've already actually maxed Oath of Moment as well, which is very nice. You're doing very well on the points. So essentially all you want to do now is bring it down.
Yeah.
That's all you can do now to get more points. So, shooting phase, John.
Yeah.
Where would you like to start?
I'm going to start with the Venerable Dreadnought.
Okay.
At the tank commander.
The tank commander.
He is.
Did he stay still, your Dreadnought?
He is.
So popping smoke's not going to do anything then, is it? He's still going to be hitting on 2s. So, yeah, you carry on.
Twin lads.
Yep. He's hit both times. He'll win on 3s.
Ooh!
He's failed both times. You do have a CP.
Hold on for Yes, I will use that.
Okay, go on then.
Oh.
Yeah, that wins, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. 5+ save. I haven't made it. I'm not CPing it. D6 damage.
Oh, no.
2. I'm down to 6. Okay.
Like, slightly better than that.
Oh, the crap missile. Doesn't work.
No.
Okay.
Why? Right, Eradicators.
Yes, so you get 3 shots now.
Yes.
But they're hitting on 4s because they advance.
Yes.
But you can reroll 1s because of Azrael.
Yes.
Oh, there's a 1. There's a 1. No, 1 hit. Winning on a 4. Wounds, AP 4, but I've got an invulnerable save because, actually it's AP 5 technically, isn't it? Tactical Doctrine. But I've got an invulnerable save and I've made it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Wonderful.
Yeah, wunderbar.
Right.
Redemptor?
I'm pretty sure he's going to be in range.
The plasma, you think of shooting at this guy.
Yeah.
And everything else into the Scion, wouldn't it, or something?
Yes. Yeah, that's in range. Right.
Was he going to put everything else in the Scion or the command squad? Did you want to do your tech marine first?
Yeah,
Because he was going to shoot.
tech marine into him, yeah. So.
Forge bolter.
Forge bolter. Aye.
Oh, he's hit once. Oh, he's wounded. AP 1 or 2 or something. He's dead. Right, okay. Which means his small arms, if they're in range, could then potentially shoot the command squad.
Yes.
But we'll start with the plasma. 3 shots. Are you supercharging, John?
Yeah.
Might as well do it this stage.
Yeah. Ah.
Well, you've taken 2 wounds, but you've hit me once.
I didn't hit on 2s as well.
And you haven't wounded. So you've done more damage to yourself. Brilliant.
Right, okay.
Right, okay, just been thinking about shooting the command squad. You couldn't actually, because they were within lookout Sir of the Ratlins. And when you declare the shots, the Scion was still there. So you couldn't actually declare shots against them. So, yeah. Terminators into...
Oh, no, he wasn't there, was he? Because he'd killed
Oh,
him.
the Temrine killed him. Yeah, that's true. Scrap what I've just said. You can shoot them. Gatling gun. Yeah. Because of the nearest thing. 8 shots with a Gatling gun. Hit on 2s. I forgot you Tamarind killed the Scion. He did it so efficiently, I forgot.
Yeah.
It will all be against my Borgwin, who's toughness 5. So, that many?
Yes.
Strength 5, isn't it? So what's that, 5, yeah?
Yep.
AP 1, I'm in cover. He's got a slab shield, he's got 2 saves.
Yep. Wonderful.
Oh, hello. But it's alright, I've got a medic. I've got shrugs. Takes 2 wounds. So my bodyguard here is down to 4. Okay. And then you frag storm or Icarus rocket pod?
Icarus rocket pod.
Okay, so that'll be 3 shots because of blast.
Right.
So it's D3, but I've got at least 6. Hitting on 2s. Reading on 3s. It's -1, isn't it? So 2 up. I'm good.
Okay. That's it. Frag storm are only range 18, so I think it's...
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, right. Okay, so back to the Terminators.
Back to the Terminators. Right. 20 shots.
Stormbolter at Ratlins. But the hilarious thing is, because I'm so short, I'm -1 hit. You're just going to shoot the bullets straight over my head.
You're right in front of me.
Yeah. Terminators can't move their arms very low down, that's what it is. Hitting on 3s. No, 4s. -1 hit, yeah. Will they survive? Stay tuned to find out. You've missed quite a lot, actually. I'm pretty sure they're toughness 2, but I will check. Yep, they're toughness 2, so you're winning on 2s. So, many, and it's AP1 Tactical Doctrine, they have a 6-up save. And they're not in cover, they're all dead.
Right, okay.
Everyone's dead, Dave. Right. Infiltrators in the road shooting at the tank commander that's wounded on 6 wounds. So you hit on 2s because they stayed still. They're rerolling everything of Azrael. Did you want to fish for 6s for auto wounds? Because you're winning on 6s otherwise. Because you could reroll all the hits looking for 6s if you wanted to.
Oh, risky business, but yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah, so you've already done a couple of rerolls, but you can reroll the rest of them. Look for 6s.
No more.
Didn't help, and then you missed a couple more. Okay, but I think they're now winning on 6s. No, because you got your 6s also wound. There was 3. There was 3 other wins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're winning on 6s. And you can roll a 1. Okay, so 5 go through. It's AP1, but I've got armoured tracks, so 2 up saves. I'm absolutely fine. If they were invulnerable saves, I would have been absolutely fine.
Yeah.
I always roll really well when I don't need to. What did I roll like 6 6s for earlier? It was something ridiculously pointless, wasn't it? I don't remember what it was. But yeah. Oh no, it was hitting with Ratlins, wasn't it? I had a unit of 5 Ratlins, they all shot.
Oh yeah.
And then they all hit on 6s, which meant absolutely nothing. But yeah, is that what you're shooting, Dum?
Yes. Yeah.
It's a shame Rattlins don't get the auto wounds on 6s thing. Because that would have been like 5 mortal wounds straight off the bat just for hitting you. You going to do some charges?
I am.
Terminators are going to charge them?
Yeah.
I guess they would.
Range. No.
So what do you need? How far away are you? 10 or something? What is it? Roll the dice. It's going to be quite far and you haven't got a CP. So unless it's a high number, we know you're not in.
Come on. 2 6s would be nice.
7. I'm pretty sure you haven't made it.
No, that's not.
Any other charges? Well, there is no more charges. You're too far away.
No.
Okay, so at least I keep my home objective.
Yeah.
But you've killed some Rattlins and you didn't get any more bring it down. But so far, you have 84 points. There's nothing I can do about that. So I'm going to try and get some more points now for guard, turn 5. Okay, guard, turn 5. So I get my prime at the end of my turn, so we'll work that out in a minute. But for orders and things, I've taken aim here again. Takes his dice with him. And then my tank commander ordered himself to full throttle to get an extra 2-inch move and advance and shoot as if he remained stationary. Because the plan was get him on that objective, kill all your infiltrators, and then I'm on 1, 2, 3 objectives for primary. That's the plan. But I had to CP reroll the advance roll to get onto the objective. And I spent a CP on Relentless to make him act as if on full profile. So that's all my CP goal.
Yes.
But I have a CP farm, so I could get another one. So he's zoomed up there. My Primera Psychers ran after him, because then I can smite your infiltrators. Rattlins have come around the corner. Infantry have moved into the room. Essentially, I'm just going to try and kill those infiltrators to max my primary. Because I can't get any more data. I can't get any more engaged because I haven't got the speed anymore. So I just want to kill things, essentially. So that's that. Just for purposes, he's got full throttle as well. So he's under the influence of an order. So are they. So is he. Because I want to kill them while under the influence of an order, John, to get points. Okay?
Okay.
Right. Psychic phase. See if I get a CP. I do get a CP. Hurrah! Huzzah! That's good. Smitey muck smite into your infiltrators. It goes off on a 7. Okay. So that is D3 mortal wounds. For 1. Wow. Brilliant. And you've got a shrug. Okay, so I wounded 1. Okay. Because it's not damaged, the Helix Gauntlet doesn't help you. His other powers are defensive powers, which are completely pointless because you're not going to be hurting me in this turn because you've already had all your turns. So I won't bother doing any more powers because he might kill himself. So let's start with a bunch of guardsmen shooting a bunch of infiltrators. Let's start with a plasma gun. Am I in rapid fire range? Right, plasma gun. It's not in rapid fire range. I will. No, let's not start with the plasma gun because you got a Helix Gauntlet. Let's start with all the las guns. Alright. Of which I have 3.
I'm going to use my last CP.
Yeah. Smoke screen?
Just smoke screen.
Yeah. 3, 4.
That's all I can do.
5, 6, 7. 7 las guns. Okay, so these will hit on 5s now. Well, auto wound you on 6s. I've got some hits. Okay. And then wound you on 5s. No. Okay, las guns have done nothing. Sergeant's got a bolt gun. He hits. Doesn't wound. Okay. Mortar, D6. 4. Which will hit you on 5s because I moved. They've auto-wounded. 2 co-op saves. Damn it. Right, plasma. No point. Supercharge. Yeah, I will supercharge. It's more likely to win. Supercharge! Missed. Okay, fine. So they've done absolutely nothing. They haven't even got rid of your Helix Gauntlet. Great. Fantastic. Battling snipers. Pew, pew, pew. Into the infiltrators. Hit on 4s because -1 to hit. So that's that. And then they're going to wound on 4s. Some mortal wound as well, actually. So 2 saves of 3 up. Okay, and then you take a mortal wound in addition. So shrug. I've killed the guy that was on a wound. That's good.
I think it was only on a wound.
Yeah, because I smited one, didn't I? Did a mortal wound on the smite.
Yeah,
so 1 should be dead. But you have still got your Helix Gauntlet because you keep making all your saves. All I can do to you so far is mortal wound you. Right. Okay, fine. I've got a few las guns and a mortar in my command squad, so let's do that. Let's shoot a few las guns. On freeze. No force because of smoke screen. Damn it. Mortar for D6. 3. Should hit on 4s. And a wound on a... That. 2+ save. Can I just get rid of your helix gauntlet? It's something rubbish, please. Right. Field cannon things, whatever they're called. 2 to 6 shots. Each one's minimum 3. 10 shots. They've been doing alright today. Sometimes. Okay, these will take in aim. So, back to hit on 4s. 6s will auto... Oh, hello. They've all auto wounded. These are wounded on 3s. Oh, hang on, no. +1 hit your smoke screen, aren't you? So that 4 would have missed. Never mind. Wounding on 3s. There we go. Because indirect fire changes my ballistic skill, and then I get +1 hit and then -1 hit. Yeah. So, yeah. So 6 go through, -3, but -2 because of indirect fire, and then another -1 because of cover. So 4-ups. 6 4-ups. You ignore one of them, helix gauntlet. And then 2 shrugs on the other one, 2 damage. So one of them takes a wound. But your helix gauntlet's gone. Hurrah! Yes. Right, okay. Tank commander, that's there. Shooting everything at them. So let's start with some heavy bolters. Your smoke screen, so 5s. With no rerolls either. Oh dear. I've got a wound though, so 4-up save. Fine. Gatekeeper. Ooh, it's a big 9. So we're hit on 4s.
Oh my.
Oh. 2 at -3, so it ignores the cover as well. So, Azrael's still there, isn't he? For God's sake. Yeah, 4+ affordable saves. Right, 3 damage, 3 shrugs. Right, so I've killed a guy. Las cannon. Oh, it actually hits. And wounds. A level 4+ in vulnerable save. D6 damage. 6 shrugs.
Dead.
That guy's very dead. Right, how many have you got left now? Right, so there's what, 4 infiltrators left or something?
Yeah.
So I don't think I've got enough guns to kill them now, because I've only got that left. So I don't think I can nick the middle objective to maximum primary, unfortunately. So, Vanquisher tank, heavy bolters into the infiltrators, because it's not in range of anything else. Vanquisher cannon, las cannon, dreadnought. Let's try and kill something, because it's been given an order. Let's try and kill something. So, Vanquisher cannon will hit you on a 3. Okay. You've already popped smoke with infiltrators. Can't do that trick this time, John.
Nope.
You ran out of smoke. Pow! It's hit.
It's hit. Ooh.
Yeah, a wound on a 2. Pow! It's marked for death. AP 5. No invulnerable saves, so you won't get a save. 6 + D3. 9 + D3 mortal wounds.
So you only have
so
8 wounds, didn't he?
So 8. We get shrugs, so that'll be 8 damage plus 2 mortal wounds. So 10 shrugs. And 6 up shrugs, 8 wounds. If you can make 3 6s, John, it survives. Now, I've still got a las cannon, but
1, 2.
Oh, not quite. Does he blow up? Don't think anything's near him anyway, is it? Okay, so hey, another dreadnought's got another hole punch through it from a Vanquisher cannon. So I've killed something under the influence of an order. Yay! Right. So let's shoot the heavy bolters then into the infiltrators. I don't think I'm going to kill them all, but who knows? So he's hit on 5s because of your smoky McSmoke. And they'll wound honour that. 3 up save. 2 shrugs. Oh, so another one does die. Okay. I mean, morale could be an issue. If they fail their morale... No, because you pass all your combat attrition, don't you? Because you're Dark Angels.
Yes.
I need just 1 to be left and for you to fail your morale. But it's going to be 2 left, isn't there? Or 3. Yeah. And they can't charge because they advanced. I can't do it, John. I can't nick the middle objective. So, what I'll do...
You charge him with your tank?
No, because it advanced.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah. We'll work out the points. I'm fairly certain you've won, but let's see how many points you've won by. Right, we've done some math hammer, because that's what you do at the end of a game of Warhammer. You do some math hammer and figure out the points. So let's start with the guards. So I got 32 on the primary, because I just had 2 for the entire game. I wasn't able to get in the middle, John. Every time I tried, it didn't work, which was really annoying. And I tried to get round there and nick that one once as well, and that didn't quite work. If that came off, that would have been quite good, but it didn't work. So just 32 on the primary, only 7 on engaging all fronts, because you killed all my Chimeras and Sentinels very early on. Which was annoying. 12 for retrieve data though, so that was good, and 15 from flexible commands, so that was good as well. So okay, fine. So 76 in total, including painting, because they're beautiful. And then the Dark Angels, you maxed your primary. I don't think anyone's surprised at that, because you had 3 objectives all game. You also got 15 for stubborn defiance, because you had the middle objective all game with those pesky infiltrators that don't die because they pop in smoke everywhere, and they're transhuman super soldiers with an apothecary nearby.
They did quite well, didn't they?
You also got 15 for oath. I mean, you got 15 for oath at the end of turn 4. You just weren't failing morale. You weren't falling back. You had the middle of the board. You killed some vehicles. That was good. Bring it down though, John. Just the 9.
Just 9.
But it was an easy 9, wasn't it? Really, Chimeras and Sentinels.
Yeah.
It would have been nice for you to get an extra 4.
Yes, it would have. Yeah.
But yeah,
especially in that last one with your Eradicators, I was hoping they would do a bit more damage, but.
Well, doing -1 damage can be really annoying, isn't it? Because I basically took away the option of you supercharging your plasma to get extra damage, which was probably annoying. But yeah, so you got 94 points, John, including painting. So you dropped 6 points on Bring It Down. That's it.
That's all right. Quite happy with that.
I wonder why Dark Angels are doing really well at the moment. And you weren't even running Ravenwing
no.
or lots of Deathwing.
No.
You were just shooting the crap out of me and not dying in the middle of the board.
I mean,
with Azrael's invulnerable save and apothecaries.
most of the time it does quite well.
Against shooting it as well.
Yeah.
Because it's only invulnerable save from range.
Yeah.
If I had the punch to go in and smack you, like my Black Legion did last time, it didn't work so well.
It didn't go well at all.
But from range firepower, it's very effective.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a convincing win for the Dark Angels against the Guard today. So well done, John.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching, everyone. And we'll see you in the next one.